everyone, and welcome to the final round of our WEC series here on OOR. I'm Nathan Daniel, somehow still here, but somehow. We're still just the usual crowd here, but it's a bit of a change in pace tonight. We're in different surroundings. We're unfortunately stuck in Cam's basement at the moment, and Brad, my fellow prisoner here, how you doing?
I'm good. Hang on, I'm just coming. I'm good. Now, thanks for sitting with me here, Nathan. It's a rather cold place, but I think we'll get through it tonight. The final of the WEC series, I'm super keen for it, and at Daytona, which I think is going to create its own issues. And as the cars take off now, just a reminder, we've already done our qualifying, so we will run straight into racing. And wow, you can actually see Stevie Tyres topped the timing charts for the hypercars, which is a welcome surprise.
Maybe welcome, I don't know. We all know Benefield to kind of just see himself off in the future, but he's actually got to put on some pressure now.
Yeah, I think it'll be
how to
interesting.
attack. He hasn't had to do it all season, and now he's got a Toyota in front of him of Stevie Ty. Is he going to be able to put up with it for an hour and 15 minutes?
Yeah. Let's see then. All right, so then it's going to be Ty, Benefield, Johnston, Saramana, and Packham are your top five for the hypercars. Let's go to the GT3s very quickly before we start this race. Talbot has topped and got pole position down there, so it's Talbot, Jacobs, Rosser, Wheeland, and Chit are your top five there. So a little bit of a change of the guard. Haven't seen Wheeland, their name alone a whole heap. So welcome.
Well, yeah, welcome for the last race. I think it's Sam Welland. I believe he was one of the reserve drivers. So there's a few not driving tonight. Our crowd favourite, Chris Neville, once again not driving tonight. But also the championship leader, Harry Lawrence, is not driving tonight either.
Oh, no, I did not realise that.
So it's a fairly small field for the GT3s. It's only 12 drivers because I feel like much like poor Pip suffered maybe some server issues, or maybe they just forgot to put themselves away. But we'll have to wait and discuss about that later because, jeez, it feels weird. We're about to go racing very, very shortly as they go. Oh, sorry, they're going already. Jeez, I'm very off pace today. But it's it's obviously so far a relatively clean start. Stevie Ty was very nicely there in the lead as well. Benefield, he put under pressure already by Johnson there. You can see Packham there with Vintner just behind him, as well as Murphy already starting to put a bit of pressure there. Murphy losing a little bit out there to Packham. Packham now in front, chasing Sirimana there as well, also holding position, but a bit of side-by-side there in the first horseshoe as well. Looks like Benny Vintner's still trying to battle for position there against Hamilton and the one and only Cam Thistlethwaite. But relatively clean start, but even the GT3s here, they're still going at it. They're stuck in between the Porsche and the Ferrari there, getting pretty well stuck up. Rosso with a big send on the inside there, almost three wide mid-corner, just trying to hold on to it there. Oh, geez, certainly a very interesting one was poor Sam Welland there, trying to hold on to the position as best as they can with a Lexus and Ferrari behind them. A bit of contact there between Rosso and Chit, still just holding it together there. Let this also is just opening that door a little bit for Layla Bell, but they're coming onto the back straight now, so they've got all the speed going, and I think Layla's probably going to lose a little bit there.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go back to the hypercars now, and let's focus on Ash Johnston, who has been doing a massive job in the hypercars this season. And having a look at them now, currently running third and is literally chasing Benefield. Actually, no, they're not. Johnston, Saramana.
Are you reading that right?
Yes.
It's weird seeing two BMWs right next to each other. We normally see Benefield all the way in front, but there's a Toyota in front, and they're already starting to see themselves off. Oh, Johnson's just gone wide there as well. It's opened the door there for Sirimana to see himself through there, but not quite yet as they're coming through this first section here. Coming in the first horseshoe, Johnson. Bit too much curve there. It's definitely going to compromise him here. So it's starting to open a little bit of opportunity for Packham as well here. Comes through the fast part of the dog leg, just trying to keep it stable. And in the heavy braking zone of the second horseshoe now. Johnson holding nicely in front. They're still pretty eager to get back. Separate lines from these two as well. So Packer might be trying to set up for a bit of an overtake, or maybe even trying to set up for a better line there. Going onto the back stretch. But unfortunately, having to slot back into that single file line.
Absolutely. Coming now back onto turn 8 and turn 9. That really steep, wide part of the track. Coming back round now, that's Ricky Packham on your screen at the moment. Currently running 5th. Just getting through there now. He's been doing a good job all season, being very consistent as well. I can't believe this is the final race of the season.
No, the season's kind of flown by, but I mean, to be honest, except for that 1 week, it's been just you and me in the box here, and we're somehow still here.
I tell you what, it's been touch and go, my friend. Oh, fun times.
No, but we'll have to wait and see a bit shortly as well, because I know I believe it's still the 5th 75-minute race for us tonight, so strap yourselves in. It's a bit of a long one for your first race on a Thursday night, so it's definitely going to be a bit of chaos to come for it. I believe it's probably going to be about a 2-stop race.
But look at Chet.
Open up some opportunity. But oh, Chet having a look there. See if he can make it on the. Do a bit of a switch back into turn 1 against Welland. Doesn't look like he's just going to get it there. Trying to use all that speed of the
goes
legs,
on the
but he's certainly trying to get there. Just quite not enough to get the overlap, but is he going to lick the stamp on the inside? He does. He gets it nicely done in front. Sam not really putting up much of a fight there at all. Probably well aware there's still plenty of time left in this race. But here we go. Battle for the front in the hypercars. We haven't seen a battle for P1 all season, mate.
Well, I have. It was the week you weren't here. But that's okay, because Benefield wasn't here that week either. But here he is, fighting for position 1, which is something I'd never hear myself say this season. But here we are, the last race, and Daniel Benefield is having to really earn first place. Stevie Ty out in front, but there is nothing in it. You can have a look there from Benefield's point of view that he is really kind of ringing that thing and really hungry for first place. They come in and down into turn 1, turn 2. Into the Rodriguez International Horseshoe. Oh, I love some of these names. It's literally chaotic. Coming out now, on their way to the dogleg in turn 4. Matching for pace. Pretty evenly matched overall, it looks like. Coming down into the Western Dog Shoe.
Dog shoe?
Horseshoe?
Did I hear that right?
Oh, no.
Horseshoe?
Yeah,
Dog shoe?
Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe we just call it a shoe, and you can attach whatever animal you'd like there.
I mean, shoes so going on as anything.
Let's just run with that, shall we?
The shoe, that's it.
We're just going to do the shoe.
Shoe 1 and shoe 2, that's it.
Shoe 1 and shoe 2. Makes perfect sense to me. Back on with Daniel Benefield. I mean, I feel pretty comfortably winning this season. I haven't actually got the points in front of me, but I'm pretty sure he's way out in front. But here he is, fighting for first position. Looking for an opportunity to get past Stevie Ty. And the one thing about Stevie Ty is he does not make many mistakes. But there they go.
Now, but your track record's not looking good for saying stuff like that, Brad.
Mate, that's the commentator's curse, that is. Absolutely.
We'll have to keep a close eye, because Benefield's already starting to have a little bit of a look there on Stevie Ty. Just sticking the nose out a little bit there coming into the first shoe. But look at
you
him
can
now.
see
He is really crawling up the backside of that Toyota. Is he going to bide his time, or is he going to sit? He sticks the nose in on the inside, just holds onto it.
Oh, that was
room
cheeky.
Between the two, but Stevie Ty is still alongside here with the inside line going into the first banking. Hold it very, very nice together. Benefield, very, very wide exit there. But that's going to help him here now. He's got a good run up, and he's going to use all that power of that BMW now to see himself away. But don't doubt Stevie Ty just yet. He's still holding on best as he can. Trying to try and creep up in that slipstream. You can see him just creeping up little bit by little bit here, coming into the Le Mans chicane. Just keeping himself in contention. Very, very nicely clean there through the first half, as well as the second. Pretty much mirror on mirror image between these two. But this is where it's going to matter the most. Can Stevie Ty close that gap on this second embankment? Maybe have a chance on the inside. We'll see very shortly, but he's just trying to hold on as best as he can. Benefield just still doing what he does as always, but here he comes now. Stevie Ty trying to set it up on the outside.
Oh, look at
just
this.
Alongside. Danny Benefield with a bit of a tighter inside line, just trying to keep him on the outside. Stevie Ty, unfortunately, having to have to sit back and go through it once again.
What a remarkable piece of driving from both drivers. Just fighting for one position. Hang on, did I just see a glitch there? No, it wasn't. Don't.
We've had enough issues pre-race already. We don't want to have any more. Touch wood, touch wood.
Well, I'd just like to say that a certain someone was running in about 7th place and is now sitting in pit lane. I don't want to say their name because otherwise I will get in trouble. So I'm just putting it out there. Daniel Benefield now.
Is that him coming down the stairs I hear? I think you cooked, dude.
He's going to take the dinner away.
No.
It wasn't weekend, my trust.
Oh no, there goes our rations for the week. Oh no, I think this is the replay.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, Cam. I'm so sorry.
It's not been this man's season. I'm not going to put the blame on anyone.
No.
We can't. We'll put the blame on the server. How about that?
There you go. Yeah, I think he will let us get away with that, I hope.
We'll wait till next season, see. But speaking of waiting,
look at this.
Not waiting much longer at all because we're getting pretty sidetracked here. He's going at it again. Lost himself a little bit there coming through the first set of corners. Just trying to hold on to what's left of Daniel Benefield. See a very, very different line between each other through that first horseshoe. And certainly makes it up for here coming through the dogleg. But there's also a bit of traffic in front, so if they can catch him on the embankment, they're pretty lucky. But in this first section, it's pretty hard to get by.
Absolutely. It's going to be interesting with traffic because that's going to slow them down, both of them. And is there an opportunity in that? They get through before they get onto the track. They both go through. Racing through now. Stevie Ty still looking for that way through and still staying with Daniel Benefield. There's a little bit of a gap, but not too much. Stevie Ty is still in this. Do not write him off yet. He was really close going into turn 1 of this lap.
You're going to see Lucas Keys v Benefield, but reimagined with Stevie Ty now.
Maybe.
Most of the last season, it was pretty much these two guys sitting up in front with a bit of a gap. And we're seeing it now, but with Stevie Ty, who's once again trying to set up the same way.
Oh, on the
traffic
outside,
of the Ferrari.
that's ambitious.
Getting a bit stuck there. The poor Ferrari was kind of lost on not knowing where to go. What would have possibly been the move of the race there in T1 for Stevie Ty? Unfortunately, it has not turned out well for him. And it has opened the door for Siri Minor behind him.
That was just a weird line he took in. I mean, if you're going in on the outside, he was almost ramming up that car's butt. Unless he was hopefully predicting that car would move for him. But even then, I think Daniel Benefield was still on his way through.
Yes, sir.
Interesting.
It's a bit scary when you got two hypercars coming up behind you and you're kind of stuck of I don't know where to go. Do I go left? Do I go right? I don't want to hit anyone.
That's the thing. You don't really want to destroy anyone's race, do you? You just want to try and get through the race nice and cleanly.
But this is going to make it a little bit
Oh, look at this!
Now, Stevie Ty's going to, unfortunately, having to sit back behind Lola Bell and through the back chicane. But obviously, with all that power of that Toyota, going to see themselves nicely through. And you can see from Surimana as well, still holding on. But you can just see how far Benefield is already up the track just from that one incident.
All right. What? Okay. Now that we're at this stage now, what do you reckon the delta's going to be? Got another hour worth of racing.
We have a whole hour, mate. I think you're putting the bets on a bit early here.
Yeah.
We got plenty of time, but who knows?
Yeah.
Let's not. I feel like you may be putting some doubt in your Stevie Ty.
I don't think I did.
I think you're putting some doubt in it. I think you are.
Okay, it's my fault. Yeah, good.
He was battling with it. He can make his way back up.
Okay, all right.
Or maybe it
I'll
was
take your word for it.
Or maybe it was the pressure he was putting on Daniel Benefield.
Oh, look at this!
I spoke too soon.
Nah, that's your fault. That's it. Go on.
I'm done.
Oh dear. Stevie Ty just made a meal of it. Now down to third. And now Benefield 4 seconds up the road all that.
In my defense, I think it was iRacing at Adelaide, Stevie Ty did tell me to kind of give him a little bit in the comms box, put it that way. So I did what he asked. Unfortunately, he couldn't live up to his own expectations.
I think you gave him just a bit and then a bit more. Oh, look at this hypercar.
The track.
Jeez. Just trying to get round Rosser. He's just minding his own business there.
I expect a possible drive-through cover that way. That was a very clear cut of the track, and LMU does not like that.
Sean Jacobs now on your screen. I'm just seeing where he is in the standings.
Everyone's jumping around. Sirimana having a look at Stevie Ty on the inside of turn 1. Just held it together there. Perfect textbook move done, but Stevie Ty still holding on. Unfortunately, both having to sit back with the GD3 leaders now in front of them. Two very different exits between the two. Maybe Stevie Ty trying to get a little bit more speed. Bit of overlap. And, ooh! Talbot just getting a little bit in the way there. Oh, a bit of contact too. Not happy about that. And, oh!
No! Big incident.
Oh no, was that Packham?
Oh, I thought I saw him in that. Yeah, Packham has really gone down at the moment.
Oh,
he is now last for the hypercars. What an incident.
Unfortunate string of luck for Stevie Ty there. He's still holding on to that P3 at the moment. I don't imagine he'll be holding on to that for long with a bit of a damaged rear end.
No, that's certainly going to make things a little bit interesting on those hypercars.
I mean, we said there was going to be chaos at Daytona, and we weren't wrong.
No, absolutely. It just took a little bit of time to get everyone warmed up. And with less than an hour to go, here is the carnage that has already happened. So that is Stevie Ty. Is that Saramana?
Oh, that's Saramana.
There is. And he's going through. Cut the corner. Just did a little bit of four-wheel driving in a hypercar, as you do.
Typical Thursday night for some people.
Absolutely. Like Mr. Benefield, just going for a little bit of a steer.
I wouldn't call it steer in the dirt. The kind of steer you want. I mean, for some people, it's becoming a regular occasion.
And careful, mate. Be very careful. I can hear him at the top of the stairs. And there is that incident.
Did that take Talbot out as well? See the Corvette there get spun out. Oh, no. We were too busy focused on the hypercars. And Paul Talbot's now tumbled down to P3. So McLaren 1-2. Michael Rosser, who's just been chilling in the mid-pack for most of the season in McLaren, has now found himself on the podium.
Yeah. It's been a good job. He's been pretty consistent. And here it is from, I guess, another angle. There is that touch. between them, and then boom, that's Packham that created that. So he obviously maybe had nowhere to go, slammed the brakes on, and just couldn't get it pulled up in time.
Yes, certainly. Even in the hypercars, they brake later than the earlier than the GT3s, so it's a bit hard to follow for the GT3s and the hypercars sometimes. So walk back and maybe just get a bit caught out, missing the braking point, and it's a very unfortunate result of it.
Absolutely. On now with Murphy, part of that very colourful hypercar. He is currently part of the top 5, running in 5th. And a good job for him. He's been pretty consistent most of the season as well, which has been good to see. It's good to see him up there.
He's found himself inside the top 5 now, which is he's been kind of sitting outside of it for most of the season, considering our usual Peugeots of Packham and Denelli have been up there. Denelli, unfortunately, now is down at P7, so not qualifying he wanted out of tonight. Maybe Daytona's just nice track. It's also a new track in LMU, so hasn't been as much time to maybe figure out what works best for the car, or maybe they've also just been battling the server issues of LMU.
Yeah, absolutely. We've all been doing that this season. It's been a little bit of a struggle.
If you're impatient and have anger issues, do not download LMU. It's simple as that.
There's your PSA for this evening, folks.
It is not the game for you. Go back to iRacing. Alright, back to the battle for the lead. Sorry, not the lead. P2.
P2. This is for P2.
Talbot's worked his way back up. Seems relatively unscathed in that Corvette. Still trying to hold on to it, but you can see there's a bit of a gap, obviously, between Rosser and Jacobs. So Talbot's got a fair way to work to try and get that P1, but it's still an hour. So I'm not doubting him just yet.
No, just under an hour. There's still time. Is fuel going to come into this now?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, look at that slide. Is that a slide there from Rosser? From Talbot, sorry?
Maybe. It's a weird curve there in the first chicane. The GT3s handle it a bit weird sometimes because it's relatively low, but there's a weird spot in the middle where it's a bit higher up, and if you catch it just on the wrong angle, it can unsettle the car a little bit. So the Porsches through the chicane absolutely love it. Porsches just love the chicane. I don't know why, but the Porsche can just monster it. But a lot of the other cars... Oh, here we go. Porsche on Porsche action. Layla Bell getting a big send on the inside by Spenceley through the bank. See him nicely pass there down into T1. Layla Bell, unfortunately, not able to put up much of defense going into T1. But still holding on to the back of Spencer then. A very, very nice Porsche livery there.
Absolutely. And Spenceley himself has been doing well this season, probably being a little bit further down the order, probably staying about mid-pack, but definitely consistent in the drives and what have you the driver's been producing. Let's go back to Rosser and this little battle here. So this is all for the GT3s. This is first, second, and third. Jacobs, Rosser, and Talbot. And it looks like from the timing tower, they're all pretty much just within about a second of each other.
Pretty much. Talbot lost a little bit of pace these last few laps, so he's got a little bit of work to catch up. You can see he's fixed up that run in the chicane a little bit, but he's still getting a touch of oversteer on the exit. You can see that little wiggle. So he's definitely struggling a little bit there, but these two McLarens are just solid through it at the moment. You can see Sean Jacobs and Rosser at the moment just absolutely going for it. You can see Rosser already just trying to creep in little by little now. Coming down on the front straight. There's the second bend of the
oh, look at him go!
Straight, but here he goes on the inside. Oh, poor Rosser just let himself through there with absolutely nothing stopping him there. Maybe Jacobs
what a nice
playing the patient game.
Yeah, what a nice clean pass. That is textbook. Actually, it just looked like Jacobs went, really wide on that corner.
Super wide. Talbot's managed to snag P2 now. A little bit of a wiggle there in front of Jacobs.
a little bit of an issue with Jacob's car.
Maybe. But he's
That
holding
might
it
be
together
something
now.
worth investigating and keeping an eye on.
This has also opened the door for Wellen behind him. So this top four is relatively close now at the moment. You can see Chip there just in the background in that Lexus. Definitely going to try and use the best that he can through these embankments and then straights just to try and catch up a little more. But this is probably where Talbot's going to maybe be at his best, considering that Corvette is bloody quick in a straight line. Just try and keep crawling back up to Rosser there, try and get that P1 back. But it's still quite a bit of effort to do in just a little Corvette.
Absolutely. Let's keep an eye on that because I reckon that's going to be a developing story and that's going to keep changing, especially if Talbot and Rosser get together and go down. So let's have a quick look at your top 5 there for the GT. Actually, no. Ben suggested we just do a replay. So let's have a look at this. This is Murphy. Oh, and gone. Gets it off the track safely, but went for a little bit of a spell.
That's unfortunately sent him tumbling down a little bit there. You can see the Peugeot's just creeping up there as well. So he's still just in the top 10. Paul Johnston's down to P10 now as well. So I believe he might have had a little mishap that we might have not seen a little bit earlier. So that's chucked him just at the bottom of the grid, unfortunately. But he's still in contention to catch up to everyone else. It's still very early in the race.
That's interesting. So he must have had a little bit of an issue maybe after Murphy or what have you, because I thought Murphy had dropped all the way down because Packham had dropped all the way down when he had his incident. That's just interesting. We didn't see that. That's all.
Well, Packham also has a 10-second stop go, which I believe he has served now, so
that'll do it.
That'll explain him just kind of popping out near the back of the grid.
Yeah.
So, if I'm being honest, maybe it might have been a little bit light for that incident, considering it took out two, three cars. But
yeah,
I'm not a stupid.
Oh, look at Talbot. Was going to have a little bit of a look, decide against it. Coming through the chicane now. Will he have another crack? That was a big look. He almost came down and then just decided against it.
Oh, big look, but Slipstream's the name of the game here at Daytona. You draft until you can't anymore, and you can just see him absolutely crawling up next to Rosser now. Coming through the start-finish straight. You can see him very nicely there alongside on the inside. Held it perfectly. They're nicely in front of Rosser. Rosser having to check up a little bit there on the apex as well. But still holding on, and unfortunately probably going to be a bit of back and forth between these two now.
Yeah, absolutely. I said before, it's going to be interesting to watch these guys go because there is a little bit more of a gap in the hypercars now. So Benefield's still out in front, then Saramana. Stevie Ty is still sitting in third. Vintner, then Crispy rounds up the top 5 in the hypercars. Well, let's focus on these guys. Rosser is under attack again. And this time it's by Jacobs. Reclaiming his position.
This is where Rosser might be able to make it back. Stuck in the slipstream behind Jacobs. This is going to help him out quite a bit as long as he can keep that foot pinned. Just keep crawling up. Maybe have a bit of a look on the back chicane. We'll wait shortly as they come out of the embankment now. On the flat section, just creeping up. Maybe any chance of a look, but not the greatest idea from that far back. Try to keep it nice and stable through here. Perfectly done by both of them there, but just a little bit slower than Jacobs there. Unfortunately, going to have to put the work in now. No, here we go. Our leader, like usual, with a 6-second gap now. Just crawling his way through. So you can even see Wellen there just laying a bit behind on the straights. It's certainly not the best track for a Porsche, but if that's what you drive, that's what you drive. It's a bit of a short-handed there for a lot of the Porsche drivers. There's very short bit of track where they can actually excel, and unfortunately, fortunately enough, Welland's actually doing quite well, being in the top 5 there, but just not quite enough to get there in the top 3.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can see Chit there rounding out the top 5 of those hypercars as well. Going on through, you're focusing on Jacobs at the moment. He is currently running second after getting by Rosser. And Ross is about to get past again. Wheeland. No, it's a hypercar. Sorry. It's under control.
We had a glimpse of hope there, but it's Stewie Miner working his way through. He's built a healthy gap, obviously, after Stevie Tyre's poor incident, so he's enjoying some fresh air. Hypercars all relatively spot on. They're all taking their own little incidents, unfortunately, so they're all about 10 seconds apart from each other. So it's not looking too good for them at the moment. But there's, I think we'll have to wait till the pit starts come rolling in for those hypercars, because it's certainly going to matter a lot for who takes how much fuel and who's going to take tires.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's something definitely to keep an eye on. I think it's time for some fun facts, mate. Now, this is combining 2 worlds. So the drivers spend roughly half a lap twisting through a flat technical infield before bursting out onto the colossal 31-degree banked NASCAR turn. Something we've tackled before, so it's not really a fun fact, is it? This is a fun fact. As cars roar off the high-speed banked oval into the flat infield at turn 1, drivers must slam on the brakes to drop their speed violently from about 200 to down to 7. Now, it's got miles per hour there, so you can adjust that down to kilometers an hour, but there you go.
Yeah, but who does maths?
Definitely not me.
I was not a math oriented. I was a semi-math oriented kid, but that's long gone now.
What does that mean? A semi? What you just did it sometimes, or?
You know how like some people say, oh, they peaked at like this sort of year in high school or whatever. That was me.
Right.
Yeah, I was good at math and then dropped off, and I'm like, nah.
Fair enough.
I don't need maths when I'm a mechanic. I spin spanners. That's it. Also, who needs math when you're racing cars?
Absolutely. Well, okay.
You don't need to worry about your setup. You can just drive the car, man.
Well, that's what I do. And look how far that's got me. Nowhere is the answer to that question.
Oh. Yeah. No. I mean, maybe it's just not your time just yet. Maybe you'll have your Benefield moment at some point.
I will have my Benefield moment. Boom. That is it. That is it.
One day.
One day. Someday. Maybe not today, but any other day.
Today.
No.
Certainly speaking of today, Jacobs at the moment still stuck behind him, but he's worked his way back up.
He has.
Starting to put the pressure on now. The hypercars have weaved themselves through, so there's a bit of fresh air now as well. So Jacobs still trying to like line himself up, maybe for a pass on the embankments, possibly. He's still a bit of distance away and might be suffering a bit in this first infield sector as well. Compared to the Corvette. The Corvette just seems to be a well-rounded track. I mean, American car, American track, like, they're made for each other. But I think this is where Sean Jacobs might be able to make a bit of a move now as well. See, some of the hypercars of Packham and Murphy just see themselves through as well. See, Paul Rosser dropped off quite a bit now as well. See him very far in the distance there on the embankment. I'm not sure if he's just made a few mistakes here and there because he's dropped off quite a bit.
Well, we thought that about Rosser as well, about Jacobs, sorry, that he was having maybe some car issues or what have you. And no, he's just come back like last night's pizza.
But we are in that, like, they have been going around the track for half an hour though, so they might be starting to possibly play the strategy game. Maybe try and fuel save a little bit just to stretch it out. Then they can just put it all down. But obviously that straight consumes a lot of fuel. So it's not many places to lift and coast on this track to try and save fuel. So it might just have to be a flat out moment, but I almost had that just between Jacobs and Talbot there. He's almost just wrapped inside him there. I almost saw a bit of a replay of what happened to Stevie Ty just before.
Don't need a replay of that. That was just carnage.
That was carnage. Let's see, surely for that. I also see Damien has given us a bit of deets in the chat. Rosser and Hamilton had a bit of contact in the chicane a few laps earlier, so I'm not too sure what happened there. That might explain why Rosser was a bit further back. That might actually explain it a little bit, but you can just see him in the background still working his way back up, so maybe he's a bit unfazed from it. But Jacobs also just tailing off a little bit in that first section at the moment. Oh, I think we might have it here. Here we go. There's
wide.
Hypercar going very, very
wide.
Ooh. Snap of oversteer there. See, very easily kept it out of the wall, but I think this might have been why Rosser got caught up. Might have just gotten caught up behind him at some point. Not too sure. We've had a bit of chaos already at Daytona. We've only been going for half an hour.
No, and we thought it would be a little bit of a bloodbath. It hasn't quite been the bloodbath that we were expecting, but it's been interesting, to say the least. Now, look at this. Getting the slipstream. Might have a look. Right round the outside. Does he get the job done? He does! So Jacobs moves up to first place. Then Talbot behind. He's been working on that for a while, just when we thought that McLaren was having a whole heap of issues. He gets through.
This might also be the play of the game here at Daytona. If you sit second, set yourself up to get a nice overtake on the embankment. That might be how you secure the top spot at the end of this race.
That's not a bad idea. I mean, to get yourself there, so you're just there to just snaffle it at the end.
They kind of build a bit of a gap between each other in the infield section, but it's always the embankment where you get that slipstream. Oh, this is what happened before.
Oh, one of the GT3 cars.
The other Rosser there getting a bit caught up with Hamilton. Definitely going to be a bit of chaos between them. There's a 5-second penalty for Rosser there, so it's not.
And so they should.
For him. Back with Talbot now. See, he's backed off quite a bit now after having Jacobs pass him. Maybe he's starting to play a bit of fuel saving.
Well, it's getting to the point where we've got not quite half an hour to go, but they've been racing for a little while now. So I think strategy is going to start to play in. So it would be, by the time it hits 30, they would be racing. Oh, doing the maths again. Come on, mate. Hey?
45 minutes have been racing for?
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's getting to that point of where the GT3's tanks will start to run out. And you can see on the boards as well, they're getting there in the bottom third of the fuel tanks now, so maybe just trying to stretch out that last little bit to just make it a one-stop race. Layla Bell's already pitted, so she's got a nice healthy tank of energy there. Might be a bit of a play, but that also might lead into a bit of a splash and dash at the end of the race.
So let's see where we go. On board with Rosser at the moment. Currently running third for the GT3s. You can see Talbot up ahead, and then further up ahead is Jacobs. You can see those gaps there. Jacobs is really kind of going ahead at the moment. Talbot there on your screen. Currently running second. All right, let's try and do another fun fact, shall we? The bus stop renaming. So the famous chicane on the backstretch was officially renamed the Le Mans chicane in 2021 to mirror the layout of the iconic Circuit de la Sarthe in France.
See how much it's a bit of a mimic, considering we all kind of hate the Le Mans circuit a little bit. But maybe that's just me and my track order, but Talbot got stuck on the side of the track there for a sec. Not too short up. A little bit of a replay with the hypercars. Needless as Packham almost getting into the barrier there. It's opened the door nice and wide there for Murphy, but he's trying to keep it together with the inside. Packham just having to sit on the outside there. It's not too good for tyre wear trying to get back in there as well. So what's the, so that was, oh sorry, not Packham, Denelli there. Packham's still at the bottom of the grid. Jeez, I'm losing track.
Well, let's have a look at this.
This is what we were just talking about, I think. Talbot had a little bit of hitch up on the side of the track. Oh!
Oh! Oh, that was massive.
Getting a touch too happy with the pedal there. Just gave the wall a slight little kiss there. So that's left good old Sean Wellen into P3 in the Porsche.
How awesome is that? Good to see the newcomer jump into third place already. Pretty good livery as well. Canon livery.
I believe that was originally on a Jaguar, if I'm not wrong.
Right.
So it's actually nice to see it on a Porsche. I think it looks better on the Porsche, honestly.
I haven't seen the original, so I can't compare.
I might be wrong. Should we do a little bit of deep dive while we're in a bit of
yeah, why not? Why not? Open up Google.
I could just chat GPT, but it just might be a fake. Let's see.
While you're doing that, oh no, Ben's got a replay for us. Oh, here we go. 2 Ferraris.
Rosser and Rashidi going at it.
Oh, ooh. Oh, massive. 54. Which one's that? Oh, he's trying to drive. You've got no wheel, mate.
Hold it together, mate. Come on, keep a hang on it.
You can't drive without a wheel.
I mean, one still steers. He'll be all right.
That's crazy. You lost a wheel, mate.
That would explain why Rashidi...
yeah, thanks, Ben.
That was Rashidi there.
Is it Rashidi?
That is Rashidi, because he's now at the bottom of the grid.
Oh.
Trying to hold on to it as best as he can.
It's over. Oh, no, it's Wood.
It's not Rashidi. It's Wood. 3 Ferraris.
Come races. He's going to try and limp it back to pit lane.
It's not over till it's over. He can get there. And he gets to the pits. He made it.
How awesome is that? He was like, never say die.
He didn't hear a bell, and he certainly didn't see a checkered flag, so he's still going.
I love how committed that is. That is brilliant. Good on you, Wood. You nailed it, mate. Talbot now back on your screen. I guess if they had to pit anyway, I mean, it makes perfect sense, right?
Yeah, pretty much, because we're getting close to the half an hour mark, so we're probably going to see a few people possibly start to jump in the pits now. You can see everyone a little bit lower on fuel than some others. Looks like Jacobs might have been able to save fuel a bit more than Rosser, because he's still very happily sitting in the 20s at the moment in terms of fuel, so he's still got at least... Oh no!
I saw that. I was looking at the timing tower and I just saw it.
No! Don't tell me that's Stevie Ty.
No, Stevie Ty is
was.
It was. Was it? Oh.
I think so. I see a lot of scraping on that front left.
Hopefully Benny can find that for us.
No,
I reckon it'll be
Stevie
interesting.
Ty. I see him parking up on our second monitors.
Oh,
Oh, no. Oh, what have I done?
You really talked him up.
Oh, the grass.
Oh, no. He goes for a wild, wild ride. Boom. Who was that he hit? I didn't see that. It was one of the...
Talbot. I think that was Talbot. Because Chit's now got P4. We saw Chit just kind of cruise on by Talbot trying to do the same thing as Wood and just limp it home. Come on, get it home, son. He's still got 4 wheels, but it doesn't look like that front right.
One of them ain't turning, that's for sure.
I mean, you only need one. You only need a turn left, so you might as well just keep hold of your front left. But that's not how cars work.
No. I was gonna say, absolutely crazy.
Still trying to limp it home. We see him coming through the chicane now. He's still trying to limp it home. It's not over yet. He's still in the top 10. I say as he's tumbling down the grid even more, but he's still there. He's still holding on. I wonder if he can do like a swap with Wood and be like, give me your front left, I give you my front right or something. They can sort out some deal. Maybe just swap cars.
I don't know. Wood, well, how much damage would it take to kind of repair that? Because Wood's still in pit lane. I thought.
He might have parked it up because he's got 100% virtual energy now, so that might be him.
Does it flag you down for too much damage, or can you actually sit there and get it repaired?
If the car can drive, you can get it repaired. Simple as that.
Well, it drove into pit lane, so unless he's waiting for a repair to happen, does it? Because I know in ACC, and that's the only racing experience I've got, is depending on the amount of damage you got to sit there and wait for it to get fixed.
Well, it's the same thing, yeah. And I believe a front wheel is like a minimum like 120 seconds at least.
Right, okay.
Including all the body damage on that car. So I know Talbot's still going because I saw his virtual energy start counting up, so he's getting some fuel into his tank. And he's still stuck there, so maybe, yeah, you can see him in the pit box there. He's still stuck getting repairs done, so he'll be there for a while. But it is also getting to that point in time where people start pitting. So, yes, he's tumbled down the grid, but he's getting his pit in a bit earlier than some other people.
Yeah.
So, obviously, they're going to have a shorter pit time, so he's going to have to put in a bit of effort to get back up there. But we'll have to wait to see shortly for that one, because obviously Layla Bell's already pitted in front of him.
Yeah.
So I imagine I imagine Jacobs and Rosser could possibly get in front of him and possibly put him a lap down. I'm not too sure. Obviously Rosser now coming past him, so there is I believe the extra lap there applied to Talbot, so he's going to have quite a bit of work to go ahead. Unfortunately, chucking out for the night. But it does also lead into that part where everyone's got to start pitting, so there has been bumps and shoves here and there, so there's still going to be a little bit of damage if they want to repair them.
Yeah.
If not, so there's still plenty of room for opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. As we get to just under half an hour left in this race, let's go to a replay.
Oh, no.
Parks it, boom!
Oh.
That's unfortunate.
I believe that might have been Ash Johnston there, so...
It did look like I wasn't sure.
I do see 3 BMWs in the pits, and Johnston being one of them.
Oh, gee. So Benefield is literally flying that flag for the BMWs at the moment.
Oh. We had our battle at the front, and unfortunately that has come to a very sad end. So
very, very sad end.
He's going to keep enjoying his drive. Talbot is back out on track now, obviously. So he's still going nice and strong. I definitely think Woods packed it up, considering he had a very similar amount of damage to Talbot. So a bit unfortunate for Wood having his race end in a very sad way, but
absolutely,
that's just racing, isn't it?
It is. It is. It depends on the day. It depends on a whole heap of things, but we know that is racing. This is the sport we love, no matter how brutal it could be. And one person knows way too much about that, and that person shall remain nameless.
For our safety.
For everyone's safety, to be honest. Now, Benefield's down to 1%. You reckon he's going to pit? Oh, 0 now.
Oh.
No, but there he is. Okay, good.
This is where it's going to matter the most if his pit box is before or after the finish line. Because if it's after the finish line, then he might incur a penalty. But I think I see him on our second monitor that he's parked up already, so I think he's fine. I think he's avoided the penalty there.
Yeah.
But that's cutting it pretty close.
I'll look at Vintner. So Vintner's now in.
Along with Liam Hamilton just behind it. Benefield jumping out of the box now. Enough fuel to see at the end. You see Benny Vintner jumping in his as well. Might be a bit of a battle in the pit boxes between Hamilton and Vintner possibly.
Mm.
Everyone's jumping and changing. Everyone but Vintner's now got a full tank. See,
so,
he's still going up.
Hamilton's in it and out. Running over some cones there while he's on it. Why not?
I don't think the marshals will appreciate that, but oh well.
A little bit of track damage. That's not damaging the track.
I mean, depends who you ask. You can call certain someone going into the walls damaging the track.
Well, you could. Absolutely.
I know in the Nürburgring they'll charge you.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I get that. Yeah. So, Rossa, now on your screen. Second for the GT3s, and they're probably just about due to come in as well. Jacobs, Rossa. Rossa's got about 4%. Jacobs and Diabols, who is running third, I see there, and he's got 9% as well.
Yeah, I see Chit and Wellen are now getting some extra fuel in tanks, so they must be in the pit lane there getting some more fuel. Spenceley's out on the track, also is getting a bit low, so imagine him going into the pit box very shortly. Chit jumping out of the pit lane now with a nice topped up tank for the rest of this race. So I believe everyone in front of him has not pitted just yet.
So let's have a look at Jacobs now. He is still yet to come in. Rossa now down to 2%. So that's interesting. Let's keep an eye on that. But here's Jacobs. No, Rossa is in now. There you go. And wheel end out there just topped up. So he's off. And you can see Rossa is in. And his virtual energy is now going up. You can see both Diabols and Jacobs have got 6% left. So good job to them just edging it and just stretching it out as long as they can. There you go. Looks like Spenceley's in pit lane. His virtual energy is going up. So ultimately, most people have now going to or have completed their pit stop to see them to the end of the race. So we'll be able to just go racing home. So there's Rossa now coming out of pit lane. Matty Chit there on your screen. He's just come out of pit lane. He's got a full tank to get him through to the end of the race. There is Wheeland. Vada Vicky is there on your screen now. Just seeing where he is. I haven't seen him much. Oh, third. There you go. It's looking too low. I expected him to be further down, but look at him running third. But still yet to pit. So let's have a look at Jacobs now. He is leading the GT3s and still yet to go in and grab some virtual energy. Hang around now. Just getting through a little bit of traffic now. They come on through. Great to have you along. 22 minutes left. And Benefield, let's go through the hypercars. Let's see what they're up to. Benefield is leading this race. Wide and clear at the moment. And certainly not unexpected there. Saramana is second. Then Benny Vintner is part of your top three. Crispy is fourth position. You can see him there. Car 959. And let's go back to just inside the top five. And that is Murphy. So well done to him getting back up to that point as well. And let's go back to the GT3s. Yeah, and you can see there, Jacobs should be coming in. There it is. There is in pit lane with 0 energy. So that's interesting. It looks like he won't get penalized for that. Hey?
Pushing the limits there. Just like Benefield and Diabols. Diabols is on 0 as well. So it's certainly very much pushing it to the very edge of their tanks for what is the last 20 minutes of the race.
So the last one to pit is actually oh, he's in there now. I can just see his virtual energy going up.
Vada Vicky's the last to pit.
Vada Vicky, yeah.
If he's played his cards right, he might be lucky enough to pop out in the top 5 here. See, Jacobs is coming out of the pit lane now. He looks like he's going to hold on to that top spot there, so very nice gap between him and Diabols at the moment.
So it looks like Jacobs is on his way out of pit lane.
Diabols also currently coming out of the pit lane as well, but not in the fast lane there, so I know LMU sometimes can give you a penalty if you're not in the actual fast lane of the pit lane, but Daytona is very, very wide, so I'm not too sure where they draw the line. So popping out P5 there, and Vada Vicky popping out in P6 now as well. So Jacobs, Wellen, and Chit are your top 3.
And now that everyone's pitted, the field has reformed itself. And we get this little battle.
Do we call it a battle?
Well, I just was like, is it a... I said it and I thought, no, I must retract that statement because...
I mean, we wish it was a battle.
We wish it was a battle, but that's definitely Jacobs. But is that Rosser?
No, that is
one
Talbot behind him.
Talbot.
Poor
Yeah,
Talbot's a lap
so
down
that's...
in P10.
So that's not right. Yeah.
We would have wanted this battle to happen for much longer, but unfortunately that won't. So I'm not too sure what's going to happen between these two because Talbot's just kind of... He pretty much seems like he's racing him.
Yeah, that's what I thought. We've got a battle. And I was like, no. As soon as it left my lips, I was like, no, that's not right, mate.
Well, you can see him just kind of toying about. Talbot getting very, very close there to Jacobs. Please no risky moves in the turn one. We don't want any more race-ending injuries.
No.
But
oh, look at this!
Jacobs letting him by. Very, very nice. He knows he's not needing to race him anymore for the rest of the season. And
look at Benefield
getting a bit close there. I got worried for a sec there.
Just got really close. If anything, he came out of nowhere. Zip, zip, done, gone. Daniel Benefield was here.
These two are just going to keep exchanging slipstreams on the embankments. I feel like that's what these two are going to do. They're just going to make each other faster and just give Jacobs a win.
Well, that's a strategy, isn't it?
I know giving a toe in qualifying is a strategy, but entering the race with a blue flag.
Interesting.
Not too sure about that one.
Layla Bell. She's been having a little bit of a race. And currently sitting in 8th position.
Chase down by the Vicky, maybe. Maybe try and get there. Try and get in front of the BMW before the end, but no.
Wouldn't
Layla
be bad, would it? And then Spenceley's up the road.
On this track, so
right.
That might be the difference.
Absolutely. As we all know, practice. I remember racing a track. I hadn't practiced it much, and where did I come? Dead last. Dead last. What are you talking about? Dead last.
I need to practice when you got talent, mate. Look at Daniel Benefield.
It's got to be some sort of practice in there. You can't just be born a ghost driver.
Have you seen Lucas Keys?
I have watched him, and that was insane enough, to be honest. I remember watching a race. I think I was actually having Cam commentate with me, and he was like literally driving on dry tires in the wet. Saying that we're talking ACC here, so. Oh
no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, he's back.
Oh.
Oh no.
Do you reckon Ben just does that to give us a heart attack, or?
I hope not. My caffeine intake, my heart rate shouldn't be messed with.
Appreciate it, Ben. On the cameras again for us tonight, doing the LMU Rex series with us. And just down under 16 minutes now left on this race as we get to the pointy bit. See everyone trying to manage everything to just get back to the end of the race. But here's Packham along with Murphy. This is a race. This is for position. 5 and 6. And you can see there Packham getting ready to pounce. You can see Murphy closing the door there. Goes on the outside. Really wide in turn 1. Coming out now. Into the first horseshoe. Around now. Packham still staying with Murphy as they head towards the dogleg. Then down into the West Horseshoe. Wait till they get back onto the embankment and watch them draft like crazy. Back around now. Packham still looking for a way through. Murphy getting the advantage. Back out on the embankment. Increasing the speed now. But look at Packham. He'll just start drafting him. As they crank down there. And you can see there Packham having a bit of a look. They come through the chicane. Now back up and around to 12 and 13 to get onto the front stretch. Can Packham do something before then? He's getting awfully close. He's coming out around and having a look on the outside. Can he get by? They are side by side. Murphy getting a little bit of an advantage through what will be turn 1. Oh, Packham goes straight through. Packham gets the advantage. And now we'll move into position 5. Murphy now position 6. Such a clean overtake. Textbook. And it takes them through.
We'll have to wait just a little bit. I can see in our second screen just the gap between these two. Murphy just trying to creep up a little bit here coming through the second horseshoe, but he's trying to just get that a little bit closer for that slipstream on the first embankment. Here we go. Very different entry from the two of them, just trying to hold on to it. Packham starting out wide on the embankment, maybe just trying to get a little bit of speed with the slight incline. Now back to hugging the inside. Murphy kind of sitting a bit mid-track, just trying to keep it going. I believe that's a GT3 in front as well. Coming into the chicane, this is going to make it a bit interesting for Murphy. Packham with a big lock up there into the chicane. Somehow holds onto it there. Poor Murphy getting held up by the GT3. Gave Packham just a little bit of sigh of relief there after that huge lock up there. See a bit more fresh air to breathe now between the two. Murphy gonna have to put that pedal to the metal once again.
I mean, that was unfortunate that GT3 car was there, but I feel like that Murphy was going to clean up that GT3 car. It just was like really, really close. But here we go. Let's go again. Another lap, another opportunity. Around the first horseshoe. Packham, I think, just edging out just a little bit further. Got a little bit of momentum now. Got a little bit of fresh air. So able to make it happen. But don't write Murphy off yet. He's still there in the background. Give him a couple of laps. Error free. He could get there. All right, let's go to the GT3s now. And this is Varnavicki and Layla Bell. So, can Bell get by? We know Benefield can get by. He's like racing right up the top of the hypercars. So never mind him. But look at this. BMW against Porsche. As they come on down. On the front stretch now. Just drafting them in. Bell having a little bit of a look around the outside. Can they get the job done? Around the outside, side by side, through turn one. That is crazy. Varnavicki still got the exit. Oh. There's a little bit of contact. And Varnavicki's gone round.
Hold your
right
brakes.
In front of Bell.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, that rejoin was a bit crazy. I feel like he wasn't really thinking through that at all. But anyway.
I was expecting Layla Bell to just T-bone him.
Oh. There you go.
I know if Mitch Hobbs was watching that, he would have been roaring at him, hold your brakes!
And just here on Min Academy, they always tell us, hold your brake! Now let's look at this again. There's the contact!
Oh. Hold your brakes!
Oh!
At least Layla did that. Unfortunately, Varnavicki hitting the wall there.
Was very unpredictable. And that's what they teach us in Academy as well. Be predictable. So there you go. Wow. There you go. I still can't believe it. There you go. Bell up a spot. Varnavicki down to 8th position. Let's go back to the hypercars now. And this is still this little battle between Packham and Murphy. Going through a little bit of traffic at the moment, but that doesn't seem to have gave Murphy so much. He's still there, still hanging on. Coming around in turn 1, through to turn 2, on their way to the first horseshoe. Around, you can see the gap there. A little bit more of a gap, but certainly decreased. Coming around now. This is Wheeland. He's been doing a good job. 2nd position for the GT3s. And there, right behind him, is Matty Chitt. He's been doing a good job too. Look at him up in 3rd. So hopefully a podium position for him tonight as we go around Daytona, the road circuit, right here on the platforms of OOR. 8 minutes left of this race. We know who's probably going to win the hypercars, but who is going to win the GT3s? Jacob's definitely out there. Then Wheeland, then Shit. Now, we're on board with Shit at the moment. And you can see Wheeland there on your screen as well. So Chit is definitely probably a couple of laps out for just being in striking distance from him.
Just my research on his livery. I got it completely wrong. It's the Williams F1 livery.
Ah, there you go.
Back when they were with Renault. Don't know how that works. So Porsche rocking a Williams/Renault livery.
Maybe he just likes the look of it on a Porsche.
I mean, it does look good on a Porsche. I can't blame.
It does. It does. It's a pretty good looking livery. So out there currently running second, and you can see Benefield there working his way through. 23-second gap to Benefield over Saramana. You don't want to start taking bets for good, clean, crisp high fives?
You know I'm not flying up your way. And I know you're not flying down this way, my friend. Although the weather has been good. The weather has been good this week.
God, you live in Melbourne, mate. It's never good. Where are you?
I'm in the eastern suburbs, mate. We've had sunshine all day. It's been great.
Jeez. Are you sure? In Melbourne? Wow.
I thought I was hallucinating at first, but no. No, the weather's been good until we get to summer.
So it's not just those funky things from Cam's dungeon.
I don't know, maybe. This side of the dungeon feels a bit weird, to be honest. Can we swap?
Yeah. After the race, we can swap.
I get the other corner.
Yeah. This one's getting a bit cold for me.
Oh, I got blankets here if you want some.
Oh, do you? Oh,
yeah.
You can toss us one? That'd be great.
Oh, let me try.
Okay. Oh, thanks.
I think I don't know if I got it to you or not.
No, I got it.
Okay.
That is better. Thank you.
It's so dark in here, dude. I can't see.
Yeah, neither can I. I just got a little peephole to see my screen through, and that's about it.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back to some racing. Matty shit now. Third position. Oh, chaos. I tell you what, I love it though. Brilliant chaos.
Oh, let's not have too much chaos in the last 5 minutes here. Harry Murphy's been crawling his way back up. Bit of a rough start, but he's brought himself back into it. I know he probably would have preferred maybe something higher on the grid, considering Packham, Murphy, and everyone down, all a lap down from Benefield. So Benefield doing Benefield things, shocker. These two are still going at it. No matter what's going on the rest of the track, they're still going on it.
I think he'd be like against a top 5 finishing position.
No, we'll see. We'll see how he goes. He's been sitting behind Packham.
Oh,
jeez.
Ben, don't do that to us.
Oh no. I gotta go to work tomorrow, man. I won't have a heart attack. We'll have to wait shortly. It'll be a bit. I think maybe we might be able to squeeze 2 more laps into it.
He's getting closer and closer every lap. Just whether he's going to get there in time or if he is trying to time it so he will just snaffle it at the end. This is for 5th position here. Bring around now into the chicane. There's Jacobs there, actually. for going round.
Going strong.
Yeah. So Murphy still trying to check down Packham. You can see there is a little bit of a gap still there. Can he get there in time? Let's go to the GT3s now. And Rosser. Actually, he looks within... Not within striking distance, but he is chasing down Matty Chit.
It's going to be enough.
Well, let me have a look at the timing. He's within 1 to 2 seconds of him. So it's still like he's still got a little ways to go.
Maybe. There's 2 minutes left, so I imagine the next time these guys go around is going to be the last lap.
So maybe this is how things will end. We will still keep an eye on, I think, Packham and Murphy. I reckon that might change.
See, Packham's built a bit of a health.
Yeah.
Now. Maybe he stepped on it. He's realised how much time is left, and that he actually needs to get his ass into gear and keep pushing. Oh no!
Oh no!
No!
Who was that?
Shit,
That was
no.
Matty. Oh no!
I was rooting for him. Come on, get back in there, son. It's not over yet.
Oh, I wonder what happened.
I
Wonder if he had a spell or... Oh, no, I just saw the incident.
There.
Yeah.
Come on, son, get back in there. It's not over yet.
It's not over until Nathan sings, mate. Let's go. Come on.
Oh, I don't think you understand how much I'm rooting for him to get a P3.
Oh, I think he deserves a P3.
He has been Mr. Consistent all race. He's just picked up positions here and there. Has just had to keep driving. It's his first season in WEC as well.
Now, let's go to the hypercars. And Murphy's still trying to chase down Packham. Was there a hypercar there parked up?
I hope not.
I thought I just saw, as they came around the corner, there was a hypercar there. Or there was a car there. Maybe I'm seeing things. Don't know. And you can see Murphy flashing his lights there. Just saying, hey, come on, mate. Let's go. Final lap. Let's make this happen.
Come on, Murphy. Put that pedal to the metal. You can see Chit on our second monitor just trying to push it as much as he can. GD3s are getting onto the last embankment now. So it's all or nothing for those two. Murphy gonna have to settle with a P6 at the end of this. Packham taking the P5. There was obviously Benefield taking the top spot there. Obviously Siramano, Vintner and Crispy still going around for their last lap, but they're all nicely between each other there. You see Benny Vintner on your screen now coming around the last corner. Just to round out a very nice race for him. Good, very good way to end the season with a nice healthy P3 in the hypercars. Sean Jacobs taking the win for the GD3s for what has been a pretty chaotic run for him. And Sean Wellen coming around as well for his, I believe, first podium this season. Holding on to it, and obviously poor Chit there going to have to end up with a P4. With Mike Rosser taking the third spot on the podium.
What a race and what a season it has been. You can see Diabol's there. He will finish in 5th position as he comes across the control line. Such a good race. Well done to all the drivers. Look at him just going off to a little bit of a spell there. And of course the
season it has been.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely been interesting. It's come with its kind of chances of, tries, tribulations. We weren't. What am I trying to say? God, I'm gone off on a tangent, and I don't know what I'm doing. We weren't safe from the server crashes. We still had a couple of issues with there, but overall, we were pretty good throughout the season.
This is certainly a season I don't remember for the good old WEC. But unfortunately, this has come to an end. But the racing's not over tonight.
No,
we've still got split red up coming up a bit later tonight. Actually, probably very shortly as well. Just under 10 minutes, we'll have split red going around for the final round of the sprint series on ACC. Good old Silverstone, loved by many, hated by many as well. It's
don't mind
mixed bag,
Silverstone.
if you will. Oh, shut
Yeah,
up. Great track. I don't want to hear it. Go. You stay on your side of the dungeon. I'm staying on mine. I don't want to hear it.
Okay. Fan times. All right. It's been an absolute pleasure to join you every Thursday night to do the WEX series. Let's do it all again when it all happens again, mate.
I imagine next season it's going to be you and me again on a Thursday night. So I will see everyone else in a very few minutes. But Brad, I will see you next season, my friend.
Been a pleasure.
Hello and welcome back to Thursday Night Racing here on OOR. We're back for the final round of here in Split Red at good old Silverstone, and like always, it's George in the box with me. George, how you doing?
Mate, I am doing fantastic and looking forward to this race as always, because I'm not running the Lambo. That's why I'm looking forward to it. And you?
Yeah, I mean, I can't say much, but you and I know we barely raced this season.
Mate, we've enjoyed sitting in the stands and watching the professionals do it.
Bold of you to assume they're professional, but sure.
Tonight is going to be a good race because obviously this is a lot of practice for a lot of these guys, because next week we have got an enduro here, 12-hour at Silverstone. So this is a prelude to next week as well, and a lot of them will be eager to get some good lap times and get some good miles under the belt around Silverstone.
Certainly, I know. I was putting in a ton of practice for this, and I didn't even drive yesterday.
Well, we're in qualifying at the moment. So we'll see what happens with him. Who do you think that might be tipping the timesheets tonight?
I think Breno's going to tip the timesheets this time around, considering the success bop's kind of at its end now. Poor Aiden, I think he's got like 38 kilos of bop added to him. Something like that. Steering an absolute cruise ship that is that McLaren. So it's going to be an interesting one tonight. It's hard to pick, but Breno's currently my pick at the moment.
Yeah. Look, obviously he's played it smart at the start of the season, and obviously didn't do. He deliberately started from the back of the grid to come through, so he wouldn't get too many points on himself. So that's definitely going to help him out. I think that I'm assuming Aiden's out in the track tonight. I'm pretty sure he is. He'd be pretty rapid with the McLaren, even though he's got about 30 odd kilos of bop on it. The McLaren around here is very, very good, and I think in practice he's been pretty rapid as well. So it's going to be interesting. The only thing that's going to make it difficult if any of the Lexi, like Jaden, gets in front of him, because I know that last night everyone was struggling to overtake the Lexus in a straight line.
I've seen Jaden in the practice servers in the past week, and he's been setting some pretty good lap times around the track, so I expect to see something good come out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the White Knot boys are going to be struggling tonight because they've got a fair bit of bop, and I haven't got the point standings up, but I'm sneaking suspicion that obviously Aiden just needs to get some points and he'll be good for the championship tonight. But I think it's very close, if I'm not mistaken, between Luke and Justin, I think. Here we go. First lap coming in by Bruno. 58.560. Just been tipped by Luke now. 58.2, I think it was.
Yeah, so Aiden Squire's now also out on his first flying lap, so let's see what he can do in that McLaren. It's certainly a quick car versus Breno. That slightly lighter BMW might just be the force to compete with tonight.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Justin with the 58.137. So the problem is with the Lambo, you can do a quick time in quali, but yeah, doing the hour race, tends to chew up its tyres pretty quickly, and that's where it falls away towards the end, but we'll see what happens. We've got Tafiq's in tonight. He was racing last night. He's going to be rapid. He was rapid last night. So, mate, we've got some talented drivers out tonight having a bit of fun, that's for certain.
Certainly. I'm not too sure if our man Chris Cooley's out driving tonight either.
Yeah, no. A little bit of a shame, because I'd like to have seen him in that Aston. He definitely would have been rapid around here. No one was catching him if he was out there. So maybe he's decided not to race just to give the top guys a bit of a run, and he doesn't take points away from them, which is always a possibility.
I mean, running Nelson, P3 at the moment, but he's 4/10 up, and he's coming down through onto the Wellington straight now. You can see that Lexus is bloody quick through that sector. So
yeah,
he's definitely going to be a force to compete with in that front row, possibly with Taufik, who's just behind Griffin at the moment on the table.
Yeah, the thing's got, because it's got some long straights, got Mumbo says coming out to the last corner, getting it drifted out wide, half a second up. This is going to tip him into the 57.892. Oh, cracking lap.
Another cracker thing there is, I think it was Griffin there and Breno have the exact same time there. So those two certainly going to be going at it as well. Stan also starting to sneak himself up there in the top three.
Look who's coming. Look who's coming.
Taufik already just under 4/10 up. Let's see if he can get a little bit more
got it.
Out.
He's got it.
Just playing around with it. We know he's going to take that top spot already, but there's still 5 minutes left, so he will keep going. Puts him nice and healthy, 1/10 in front of Rondinella. So I see Taufik with a little bit of advantage, just from skill, and also haven't been hit with bop at all.
Let's see what happens with that one.
I haven't seen before in the Aston Martin. I'm not good at reading. I can't quite read his name. Probably there. I might just have to call him VC. In the Aston, I do love that.
Camario? I think it's C-A-R. No, yeah.
Camario?
C-A-R-M.
Do we just call him Camario?
Camario?
In the Aston, I love to see the Aston sitting there in the top 5.
The Aston's very good around here. I've driven the Aston around here. It is a good car around here.
Oh, mate, it's a fun car to drive. Maybe you should ditch the Lambo and join me in the Aston.
There is a possibility I might be taking the Aston next season, but I'm actually looking at maybe jumping into a Bentley.
Oh. So I mean, we're going to see Bentley Airlines coming from you?
Oh, here we go. Cracking lap by Chalmers at the moment. 0.2 up. This is going to certainly get him up the boat. He's the best. In the background, Benny's always funny. He's just lost a little bit of time coming out of the fast corner there. Let's see what he can do.
Losing a bit of time there coming through Maggots and Beckett's there. Coming out of the exit now, just bleeding a bit of time there. Now he's coming down the Wellington. Oh, sorry, geez, I've got my corners mixed up. This is not looking good for me. Coming down the Wellington straight. Just under 2/10 up, so that just still able to pull himself. Taufik coming across the last corner now, also improving by another 10th there. 157.6. Jeez, that is rapid.
Yeah, it is. I think it's probably going to start. 57.8. 57.6, yeah, you're correct. 57.6. I think that's going to be a little bit hard for most of these guys, especially with the bop, because obviously Taufik won't have much bop at all on his car. So, I think most of them are going to struggle to get that. But have a look. Sam's up there, cracking time. Chalmers has got a cracking time up there, and a few of the other guys, like the Why Not boys, look like they're suffering a little bit. That's for certain. 0.3 up for Johnston here. Johnson, I should say.
Stan's sitting in P9 at the moment. So it certainly seems like he's struggling to wield that Lambo going around at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. Coming into, as they call, farm that corner. And then he's going to get himself down Wellington Straight. He needs a good drive out of here. Does he maintain it? Yes, he does, and just gains a little bit of time as well. So, obviously, let's see what happens when he gets into Brooklands. Can he get into there nice and this you've got to do a lot of trail braking in here, and obviously the Porsche's got a pretty good front end, so it does help you. Oh, a bit wide. Oh, a little bit happy on the layout pedal there, just compromising all that time. He just lost a bit. Oh, he's lost himself a good 10th and a half there. That's for certain, or close to 2/10 now.
So he's going to have to line himself up for what might be just maybe one more lap if he can squeeze in another. See Griffin now coming around through Luffield and Brooklands and Luffield now. Only a 10th up, so he's certainly struggling to find a bit of a rhythm in quali at the moment. It's still bleeding time now as it comes into main straight, so he's not going to improve too well. Currently matching times with Aiden, but that is going to put him up just in front of him there. Taufik, jeez, another
57.4. Come on, turn it up, Taufik. Come on. Come on, you got one more lap. Get it close to a 56, son. Get it close there. Here we go. Chalmers is up. Oh, just lost a little bit. There's another name that looks like he's just popped his head in for this split red as well. One Mr. R. King, who's been normally racing in split yellow. He's got everybody's coming across here. All trying to get as much practice as they can for next week.
Maybe. He's not jumped in. He's sitting there in P5 at the moment. He's done for qualifying, it seems. So, even sitting there in the top 5, especially with a track like this, is going to be very good for him. Poor Camarero, losing a little bit of time coming into Vale. Oh, really struggling on the entry there. Unfortunately, not able to get too much out of it. But this is where the Aston can exceed a little bit better. Get a good line out in the straight and try and absolutely send it through Abbey. Maybe try it. He isn't doing too well in terms of Delta. A little dab on the brakes. Just trying to send the car. Hasn't helped him out too much either. Doesn't look like he's going to improve too much here as well. Trying to get that little bit, but common face we normally see in the top 5 hasn't really quite gotten there either. Giacomo now coming for its second last now. It's going to be its final lap of qualifying for the season. Doesn't seem like Silverstone's his track.
Obviously the temperatures are up a little bit, and the left-hand side of the car does cop a bit of a beating with the tyres, because obviously there's a lot of changes of direction and high-speed changes of directions as well. So setup is crucial here, that's for certain. We're back on with Warren, who's had a pretty good season. Warren's always been there or thereabouts up in the top 5 as well. He's coming out last. Got just lost a little bit of time coming out of here. Oh, he's cut the line short to try to get a bit more time under his belt, but finished 14th. We're on with Barker. Let's see what he can do. Can he maintain this time? Tips it in nice and early. Your short shift up into second. Trail break, turn in early, short shift again, straight onto the power again. Does he get the drive out? Yes, he does. Oh, it just starts to lose just a little bit of time. Can he maintain that 2/10? Obviously, can he make that up coming into Brooklands and then obviously through Luffield? He's turning in. He's got to stay gentle on the power, get the drive, which he does. 0.3. Can he maintain an increase? Yes, he has. Just coming out here, just got to get the drive out of here. Oh, just lost half a tenth. It's just coming away slightly, so he'll be 2/10 up. That will jump him up a couple of spots into 12th spot. On with G. Coman. Can he gain some time out of that last corner?
I look like he's just bouncing on the edge of improving. Just literally playing with the hundredths of a second there, but it's not going to get in there at all. Going to have to sit there with a P11 for him. It's not too bad of a place to start. And Loopty there, finishing in P3 for qualifying. Chalmers managing to just kill P2.
Yeah, he's 3/10 behind. So he's done a 57.8 or something like that. It's a cracking time by Chalmers. Well done, son. Well done. Oof. So tonight's race is a 1 hour race, mandatory pit stop for tyres. So it's going to be interesting to see what some of these guys do. They're going to come 50-50 split or whatever. It's all going to dictate the end of the car and depending on the start of the race. And let's have a look one last time on all these beautiful colour schemes. Obviously the banana boat, which we've liked all season, the Why Not Boys. A couple of guys, obviously, with the black. The liveries just haven't gone through, unfortunately, to see theirs.
Just, in that Red Bull, I still love seeing it.
Yeah.
I love that Red Bull. Normally you see a Red Bull livery on a car and you know to stay away, but this time you kind of want to try and keep up with him.
Nah, maybe that's why he's done well this season. It's given him wings.
I don't think extra wings on a GD3 car would help, but I don't know. I don't know physics.
Here we go. The cornflakes car.
Oh, mate, favorite in my heart. Not just because it's an Aston.
Well, there's no rain, so we're good. We've actually got dry cornflakes for Benny there.
Oh.
He likes them all crispy.
Well, missing the other Kovacs racing, the White Monster, but I don't know if that'd be a good combo with cornflakes.
No. The banana on cornflakes is all right in the morning. Come on.
Yeah, but unfortunately, they've been split apart. Call it a banana split, if you will.
So, what do you think? What do you think's going to happen tonight? Let's have a look. What do you think the outcome's going to be? Now, last night,
I didn't watch last night, and I probably should have.
You probably should have last night. So obviously,
I probably should have.
Yeah, Tafiq got out in front, but then in the pit stop, he made a bit of a mistake in the pits. I think the commentary was saying, which allowed Lupti to get in front, and because of the pace of that Lexi, he was quicker than him, but just on the straights, that Lexus was just pulling away from him. So Lupti actually finished first. So let's see what happens tonight. We know that the Ferrari potentially can be a slow starter. Can the Porsche get the drive going into turn one and get out in front into Cops? We'll be finding out in about 2 minutes' time once this race gets underway.
Yes, certainly. I expect Taufik to probably go a bit defensive into Cops. Maybe Chalmers may be able to put a bit of pressure on him, maybe try and force him onto a weird line into Cops and try and excel, especially through Mackett and Beckett. I know the Porsche is probably going to excel a bit better there, considering its aero package. But obviously, Luke D just behind him is probably going to be able to put a bit of pressure in once they get on the hanger straight. So it's a mixed bag with his top three, and obviously Aiden Squires there, who's just been almost dominant all season in the top three. So pretty well stacked lineup of drivers, even just in the top five. Sam worked his way up into the top five. I think he worked himself up into the top five for Suzuka as well. So he's starting to put a bit of performance now for these last 2 races and certainly show what he can do in a McLaren. So there's quite a bit to play for just in these first few corners already.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, if they take off and Lupiti's stuck behind Chalmers, he wants to be super, super close coming out of Chapel to get a good run down Hanger Straight to be able to tip it in. We know that he's going to have the legs on that straight. Tom will tell you, as long as he can get in and out pretty quick, and obviously if Tafiq gets clear air, mate, he's going to be going. But obviously with another race under his belt from last night, he's going to be rapid tonight. I think they're all going to be struggling personally, but the midfield pack's going to be very interesting, because especially when you got the Why Not boys down in the mid pack there, just basically, Stan, 10th, you got Aiden in 9th, and so Alice in 7th. I mean, this is going to be a cracking midfield race, I think.
Certainly. I feel like the Bobs definitely chucked a bit of a spanner in the works for a lot of these drivers. I know Stan and Griffin definitely would have expected to see themselves near the front, but obviously that Lambo's just becoming a bit of a battle to drive with, especially on some of these tracks like Suzuka and Silverstone. A lot of mid to high speed, obviously you said it's a bit of a weird car to drive. It's like you expect it to have grip and then sometimes it doesn't. So it's definitely a mixed bag for this last race to see obviously Taufik. Hopefully he learns from his mistakes from last night. But we'll wait very shortly for when these boys come across the line and getting nicely packed together. Sam's definitely going to be a bit eager there behind Chalmers, obviously with Griffin just in front of him as well. It's going to make it very interesting. But we'll wait very shortly as they're coming very soon across the last corner. Chalmers is a bit further back from Taufik than he probably wants to be there to set up. Obviously, with the better line coming in at Cop, so this is going to put the pressure on Taufik. Taufik's going to need to cut across, but we'll wait very shortly as they come across the start line now. And the green flag is going to be waved very, very shortly as Chalmers already eager to go. He wants to go, and the green flag is waved, and they're underway. Taufik getting nicely in front. A little bit of contact there between P2 and 3. King having to go off well, and I believe that's Alex Curie going off track there as well. But King starting to put the pressure on Chalmers there. Chalmers having to unfortunately lose position there. Just trying to hold off Looped that a little bit more. Taufik already with all that clean air. And Breno trying to get his nose in there on Justin Griffin as well. Sam also trying to stick his nose in there too. Griffin was ahead at the exit, but you can see Sam and Breno there just behind him. Don't know where to go. Breno's gone to the inside there. Sam kind of stuck in no man's land. Everyone's side by side. Breno's gone defensive to hold off Justin there on the outside. Justin going very wide there at the exit of Stober. Is going to have the inside line for the chicane. Who's going to break first? Justin breaks first. Sam going very wide, and that's opened the door for Giacomo to come through there. Let Barker put the pressure on. Going to push just a bit off the side there as well. You can see Lukey and Chalmers there. Chalmers having a bit of a look there on the inside into Abbey. Slots back in, knows he needs to wait his time. Breno still trying to put the pressure on Justin now.
I think King just pulled over then to let everybody through.
Yeah.
Has he had an issue or just let him go because he had a cracking start?
Pretty cracking start there. Same with Breno now. He's got in front of a Justin now. Gio Cohen also gaining some positions as well. He's putting the pressure on Griffin now as well. This is probably where it's going to help him the most as well with a bit less weight. Try and use all that slipstream coming into Brooklands. Breno, a bit of fresh air between everyone now at the moment as well, trying to push towards Chalmers. Giacomo sends it in on the inside. Griffin trying to hold it wide out to line. Almost too wide there, going off nearly onto the grass, but just holds on to that inside line there, coming through Luffield. Giacomo still holding on nicely on that outside line, using all the track he can, and gets nice and comfortably in front there, but this is where Griffin might be able to make up with it if he can hold on to that slipstream there. Back to Aiden and Barker now. Aiden stuck in P9 at the moment, but Barker's just in front of him. Had a little bit of a look there going into Cops, but Barker's still holding on it there in that BMW. Griffin, you can see him just ahead, having a bit of a discerning look to Sam behind him. Trying to hold on to it there, just keep it nice and tidy. Barker getting a little bit of grass there. See Aiden, Sam, Johnson, and Bank all line up just behind Barker now.
a very, very clean start to the race. A little bit of contact there at into Cops going obviously in lap 1, but it was very clean, very very tough, very hard, and very fair in my opinion. So I don't think there should be too many issues there. It's just these guys need to settle down now. Obviously, Lucas just cannot let Tafiq get away. He's got to stay as close as he humanly can to him, and hopefully maybe get the jump, maybe go for the undercut into the pits. We'll see what happens. Obviously, Chalmers, started P2, so he's in P3 at the moment. So he's had a very, very good start as well. We know the Porsche is pretty reasonable around here as well, so good front end. And obviously, you got Mr. Ellis, who's just trying to close up on Chalmers. And obviously, we know that Beam is going to have some rapid pace in the straight line. Here we go. What's going on down here? Having a look. Oh, there he goes, King. Happy on the loud pedals, been driving the Porsche all season. All of a sudden, gets into the McLaren, obviously practicing for next week, and just got a little bit happy with the loud pedal there.
What we want to do into that section, but obviously it's still quite a bit to go, so he's going to have to work his way up a little bit. Obviously now down to P7, so he's going to have to try and hold off Parker and Aiden there. Just Tafiq racing 58 there. Ooh,
wow, have a look at that. That's
58-1.
I mean, I think that's quicker than his pole bomb, wasn't it? All close to it. Oh my God, that's a rapid pace. That is a very rapid pace.
I saw him setting 58.8 during practice, and now he's just gone 7/10 faster on race. So
here we go. To go to the replay. We're on Luke D's car with Charles. Let's see what happens here. I saw a bit of contact. What's going on? Oh, that was a Hamilton Verstappen corner there. The only difference is because it's not an open wheel, they're able to get around.
Yeah, certainly, and that definitely opened the door
in the background.
For
Oh my
Sam
God,
just
pushing
to fly on through there. What a move by Sam there through Maggots and Beckett's. No, going 3 wide there at the apex.
It's
cracking start from the McLaren drive there. Unfortunately, losing it off there in Vale. So he had it, but he's got to work back.
Come on, Lukey. Catch up to Tafiq if you can. Get him fighting so we can drag Chalmers and Ellis and G Coleman all into the party. It would be good to see a 4 or 5 car race here. Well, here we go. Obviously, Justin's trying to put a lot of pressure on G Coleman here, but where he's going to suffer, with just the straight line speed, because he's pretty much got an anchor on the back of that car at the moment with the amount of pop he's got. I think he's running 26 or 27 kilos on his car at the moment. Oh, here we go. We've got another replay coming up. Oh, this is obviously the incident towards me. Oh, look at it, just pinballing at the back there. Oh, my God. 3, 4 wide. Oh, here we go. Oh, Sam. Oh. In the wrong place at the wrong time. But
unfortunately, Stan's suffering the consequences of that. But here we go. Griffin v King. King on just having a look there on the inside, but not quite the room to make it. Ooh,
that's super wide. Well. That's going to be a track limit there.
That is 100% track limits there. Doesn't need to push it that hard against the Lambo just a bit too early. Collected quite a bit of grass there through Beckett's as well. It's not helping him as well. A lot of curb there as well. You can see Justin there just having a little bit of more breathing room after that section there. And both of them with a bit of breathing room behind them, so it's all up to these two now. Oh, here we go. You can see Aiden creeping up on Barker here. He's not quite just there, but he's getting close here, coming through Stowe. He's going to have a look on the outside, possibly. Gets the overlap in the braking zone. Barker heavy on the brakes on the inside. Has to give the room. Aiden trying to squeeze it up on the inside there. Not quite enough pace to make it there, but he's still holding on. Here we go now, side by side coming through the Hamilton straight. That's also opened the door for Johnston behind. Aiden on the inside. Not quite the overlap there, but Barker has gone wide. Carl Johnson almost collecting Aiden there as well, and you can see Sam now starting to join in. Aiden has ascend. Sam has ascend on the outside. Carl getting a bit too much curb there. But this is where it's probably going to matter the most. Sam and Aiden, they're both stuck on the inside. But can Carl Johnson keep it mashed to the floor with that loud pedal?
Oh,
Side
I
by
think
side
Aiden's
between
got
the
the
two of
running.
them.
I think Aiden's got the run on Barker on the inside under brake. Oh, no, he just lost it in the straight line. Look at that. Oh, no.
Oh, but here comes Sam having a look there again on Johnson. Just trying to hold it. Johnson, obviously, with a bit of a better line coming through the second half of Brooklyn's in left field. But, oh, there we go. Here comes Turret Bank. Oh, a little bit of contact in that Lexus. Come on, go on, son. Use all you can. Nicely ahead there. Certainly took full advantage of that situation. And on to the next.
Yeah, Rapid, does he keep it on track? Yes, it is. He just needs to be a little bit closer, obviously, going through Beckett's and onto Chapel there, and then go down the Wellington Straight and use Hanger Straight, I should say, to allow the horsepower that Lexus. Can Aiden get his speed beside him? It's just that drive. He just loses that little bit of drive coming out of the corners that allows him to get past Bucky. He's been side by side, but that drive, that extra weight is hurting him big time, and you can see it. Let's see what happens. Can he get into Stowe and then get the run from Stowe into Vale? Oh, look how he closes up, gets the drive here. Stowe's going to be just going to look at the inside line. No, so he's trying to do the line, and behind, obviously, you got Johnson, Bank. Oh, this is cracking here. This is cracking right on the ball.
You can see Aiden trying to set up for a better run down Hamilton Street, but it might not be enough in that McLaren. Barker very nicely defended there coming through from Vale.
That bump pushed him really wide. Here we go, Johnson's having a look around the inside.
Not quite enough, but can he get the switch back? This is not the line you want if you're attacking going on to the Wellington Straight, but he might have a bit of a run here. Oh, you can see him almost kissing the backside of that McLaren. He's almost got nowhere to go, but all the speed to get there. Oh, here we go now. Side by side down the Wellington Straight. Is he going to get enough overlap? Aiden's still holding that inside line. Johnson forced to hold the inside line.
Oh, a bit of a slide.
A bit of a slide there. Trying to hold on the reins of that Porsche, and he couldn't just quite hold on to it enough, and Aiden still lives to see P9 another day.
Yeah, you can just see how much that extra weight that he's carrying. He's 30 plus kilos on this Macca, so he's right up there with the weight. And that's obviously really hurting him through the corners. You can see the car sliding a bit, and he's just losing so much because normally the Macca coming out of the corner is pretty quick. And have a look at Bank. He's getting very interested here. He goes, mate, I'm coming. I'm coming for you all. I'm just going to unleash the power of the Lexus. Oh, just a little bit wide there. You just watch how he just closes down on that gap now. Oh, this is, as I said to you right at the start, it was going to be a cracking midfield battle there, didn't I?
Mate, you are not wrong.
Well, some pens are coming through. Dario's got a 10-second penalty, obviously contact. And, oh, no. V for Victor, I'm assuming. It's got a 15-second penalty for contact.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go. Into Stowe. What's happening here?
Oh, with Neighbour
Gets it
on the
in.
inside.
Out. Yes, he's got it. Gets the drive to set it. Oh, it just blocked that a little bit there, which is going to hurt his exit. And then you can see, obviously... Oh, no.
Oh, no.
All right. We'll go back to the front there. We'll leave that for the stewards.
Yeah. Back to Aiden Squires and David Barker at the moment. Aiden's still just trying to hunt on him. Aiden's definitely faster through from Stowe to Club, but he didn't quite get the run of it. Oh, no. This is going to be a replay of what we just saw. Oh, I don't think that's how you bump pass at all.
Bump drafting, you mean?
Oh. I mean, he passed him.
Yeah, well, yeah. Obviously, Aiden, yeah, like I said, it's the weight. I believe that if he got in front of Barker, I reckon he could pull away because you can see that he's actually a lot quicker through the corners just as he's losing it on the straight, and that's what's hurting him the most. All he needs to do is just try to get past, but he can't let the boys up in front get too far away. I mean, obviously, they're coming up to about 5 seconds behind Justin, which will hurt him a little bit. He might be able to make that up in the pit stops, but he definitely needs to get past Barker as quick as he can now. Obviously, with 47 minutes to go, he needs to use that extra time to start closing that gap a bit and hopefully get himself back into the top 3.
Yeah, maybe, but you can definitely see here, even Turub's having a bit of a go on Johnson. Just trying to creep up on him. I know he's definitely creeping up on him on the straights. Aiden definitely creeps up on Stowe. It's definitely what sets him up to have a bit of a look at Vale, but he doesn't look like he's quite getting it this time around. Ooh, bit too much curb there for Johnson. A little bit of a slide there on the second curb as well. Mank not also getting quite the exit he wants, but here we go. Aiden Squires still hot on the heels of Barker at the moment. This is where he might make his move if he can get it right. Barker defends the inside there. Aiden on the outside. Does he get the switchback? Oh, very close there. Almost a bit too much curb. Probably not the line he wants coming into the Wellington straight there. Barker still in front, but Aiden's still in that slipstream.
We'll just see here.
Even with all that weight, can he get alongside there?
Just not long enough straight here to be. Oh, he's looking at it. He's trying to get in his mirrors. That's all he can do. Get in his mirrors, put the pressure on. As I've been saying that for week in, week out, if you can stay in their mirrors, they just might miss their braking zone just a little bit, just enough to make a mistake. So he's just got to stay there. He's just got to put as much pressure as humanly possible onto Barker, and hopefully he makes a mistake, go wide, into cops, or just clip a little bit of curb here or there. Let's see what happens. Gets into cops pretty nicely. Just powers out. Yeah, nothing wrong with that line. That's a good line. And just look at how he accelerates. We're on board with the back of Johnson there, looking at Mr. Bank. Let's see how he goes through these series of corner, and can he get a very, very good drive coming out of Chapel, which is going to give him the run. He's a lot closer this time. Watch how the Lexus will just start closing up here. Here he goes. You can see gaining now, bit by bit. Look at it, but just not close enough. Can he think under brakes? He's looking. Oh,
but that's going to cost him. Well, we could see Sam almost getting called out by him as well. Has had to take it back a bit easy, but here we go. Johnson's now able to have a little bit of a look on Aiden as well. But Aiden not getting quite the run through Vale and Club there. Johnson, this is where he might be able to make his move. Coming through Abbey into Village. If he can get his line right, he's nice and close there. Barker with a bit of breathing room now as well. So a bit of fresh air for him for a little bit. Johnson not quite having the run through Abbey. That probably would have helped him, but this is where it's probably going to help the most. Sits wide, tries to open up the corner for Wellington straight. This is where it's going to matter the most for him. See him right on the backside of Aiden there. And he is where it's going to matter. Just creeping up and creeping up. Is it going to be enough? It's going to be a risky move into Village. Sorry, not Village, Brooklands. Has to sit back, try and go another day. And unfazed by what Johnson's at the moment. He's still focused on Barker at the moment.
Oh, look at that. Just the back of the end is just screaming for grip. That's that extra weight. Obviously, in the last lap there, obviously going through Megan Bexis, he's probably made a bit of a mistake there because he did give a bit of a gap there and he had to close it down. Oh, both of those boys, Warren and seeing him going nice and wide coming out of cops. Let's see how they can go through here. We know that Aston's generally pretty good in here. It's pretty stable, pretty settled as well. Does he get the drive out of here, out of cops onto the Wellington straight? Just clips a little bit of dirt, which is the racing line there, and takes off. You just edges away. Oh, who got Aiden? He's putting a lot of pressure onto Barker now. Can he get it into Stowe? It's going to be... Yeah, oh, he's fighting that car, to get it through the corner and get the power around. That's what's hurting him a little bit. He turns in nice and early, just clips the inside curb, he starts powering. Does he get any movement in the back of the car then? No, but you just see that Beamer just puts the power to the ground and just starts edging away just enough to keep him interested, but at the same time making it very difficult for getting past. I believe this is probably one corner that he might have a chance to do it if he can just get closer. obviously getting through Abbey and all that, he gets a good run and makes. Ooh, hang in a minute.
Oh, this is going to open it up now for Carl Johnson. Almost going to the backside of Aiden. Hopefully didn't disrupt him too much, but look at him now. Oh, Aiden's
He's protecting the inside line. He's gone straight in. He goes, I'm protecting the inside line. I'm going to break hard here. But that bit of a
getting
tap
very,
there.
very close there. Carl might have the play here with a bit of a different entry into it, but it might not be enough. You can see it just hold a bit of a different line there through the second half of Brooklands and Luffield. Jeez, good defense by Aiden there. Straight to the inside. He's held on to it, but it has cost him a little bit to Parker in front. Defensive on the inside now, coming in the Cops. Is Carl going to bite? No, he doesn't. Still
This might
back,
give
but here
Bank a
comes
bit of a run
Banks.
here.
Can he keep it together through Maggots and Beckett's? Carl holds the inside line there. Banks, unfortunately, has to back off. Can he keep it clean and consistent here? Takes a bit less curb than the other two. I think he's just taking a bit too much curb there in the second half. That's what's costing him. You can see a bit of a gap forming as well. But that Lexus power is just going to bring him right back into it.
The push does look pretty. Oh, bang. Oh, just overcooked it a little bit. Lost the front end. He had to collect it up again. Ooh, that was close. You just see that Porsche is actually. That Porsche is actually pretty good around here. Obviously, it's got a very good front end, as we know, and it has got very good drive out of the corners. So, but the only issue it's got is just doesn't have that real pace up top, but it's got everything else there. So he's going to be putting a lot of pressure there on. So more penalties are actually coming through now too. He's going to be putting a lot of pressure there on Aiden, and Barker's going, mate, you just get up there, son. You just put a little bit of pressure on Aiden. That means I'll be able to pull away and get a bit of breathing room. Let's see what happens.
Maybe, and I think maybe even Banks is just trying to go a bit too much too early, because that's the second time he's had a bit of a send into Stowe, and it has not played out nicely for him. Maybe he just has to bide his time, maybe be a bit patient. See now, he's backed off from him a little bit, purely just off Stowe, so he has to just work it back again, and it's almost in the endless cycle now.
Oh, here we go. The
undercut.
The undercut's coming. He goes, I want to get. This is not a bad move. To come in early, pit. Justin's done the same thing. It worked last night. You'll come out in clean air and you'll be doing half a dozen laps with clean air, and we know he's quicker. He potentially. So what does this mean? Does that mean Barker and a few of these other guys to protect that undercut? I'll be tipping they might have to do it because they're all going to be suffering. So we're just going to make sure that obviously
suffering. Johnston's sliding a little bit there, coming in through the chapel. This might be Banks's chance here. But is he?
No, I don't think he's definitely not close enough. But
look how he's close in there. Carl Johnson on the inside. He's chose not to make a silly move, but unfortunately Carl Johnson's just defended perfectly. A bit wide there as well. He's trying to keep it as clean as possible, but those rear tyres are already starting to scream.
All right, it looks like one of the cars out of the pits. And we look like Aiden's coming out of the pits, so he should be able to get out of Cops and stay and have a clean lap. And obviously he's going to have Griffin in front of him, so some pretty quick guys there. So they're going to have a good run. Let's see who comes into the pits now shortly. Obviously we're back on board there with Giacone there.
Jumped in the pits now as well.
Yeah, he's probably come in early because of the... Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we... Oh. I got worried for a sec there. Poor Bank having to go.
Bank must have had an issue there because I don't believe Warren was that close, or Vicinian has gotten past him as well. So he must have made a mistake somewhere to allow that to happen.
Maybe because Warren's both Siama seen the way through. Here's the replay.
Here we go.
This will tell us all. Oh, very wide through Cops there.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the racing line there, dude.
And he's gone wide there as well. Which has
no.
compromised him as
Warren
well.
There. Big send on the inside. A little bit of contact too. Just pushed him a bit wider there and allowed Siama just to come through in the Ferrari. Both Warren getting position there along with Siam and taking advantage of Banks' mistake there. Here he goes into the pits. Mandatory tyre stop this time round, so some fresh shoes and maybe he can run a little bit faster.
Obviously stuck behind the others in the slides that he's had. He's going to compromise him. So, like I said, if they this might help him a little bit. He did fall off the back of Barker a little bit, but if he can get a clean track, and he should be able to get a clean track, I think he's going to pull in behind a couple of the back markers there, and then those back markers obviously potentially may have to let him through. So we know that people like Aiden and Griffin, they'll get past him. That won't be... Here he comes now. He's coming out of the pits now, I think. He's moving, or potentially he's moving. So there he is. He's out of the pits. Wait until he get across the timing line, but he will definitely be behind, obviously, Aiden. So Aiden will be definitely in front of him, and because obviously that mistake's hurt him. So he needs those 3 or 4 laps just to close that gap up to Barker again. There we go.
I see Rochford there's in the pits. Sam's gone through the pits as well. Sam's obviously out in front of Stan because Stan did unfortunately get caught up in some lap 1 chaos. So see now Bank falling behind Rochford and Sam, so not too good for him. So, but is some clean, fresh air for him to run through.
Here we go. We're back on board here with Gia Coleman and Mr. King. Mr. King's obviously, with that mistake he's done early on, has got himself into 6th spot here at the moment. He just needs to either get past Gia Coleman as quick as he can, and maybe do a bit of an inroad. Obviously, he looks like he's going to be going long. I'm wondering what fuel strategy he got, if he's going to go super long and do a pit at the end. We know that the Mac is generally reasonably well with the tyres, so... and I believe the Beam is not too bad with tyres as well, so both of these cars should be pretty good. You can see Barker's in now. Now, let's see, can he get in and out? Is he going to take it? Well, he has to take tyres, so it's going to be a 30-second pit stop. Will that allow him to get in front of Aiden? Has Aiden had enough laps there to maybe get that undercut? We'll be finding out very shortly, because here he comes. He's coming out of the last corner. Which is good. And are we going to get any movement out of the front there? Here he comes now. No, he's definitely undercut him. There he goes, going into turn 1 now. Bada bing, baby. He's done it.
There it is. I see poor Zach Warren also cupping a 5-second penalty for his...
Oh, Sam's got in front as well.
So, oh, yeah, Sam getting in front there too. So, poor Barker, unfortunately, losing out in 2 places there, but he's still got plenty of fresh air for him to run through, so hopefully his luck can follow him this time around and just keep pushing.
I can see an extra pens come for car 1, 2, 3. Canario, I think it is. I'm pretty sure it's Canario.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
Oh, no, it's Cameron. I can see now. I can see it. It's Cameron. No, Cameron. No, Canario. Oh, look at that.
Very close into the pits there between the two.
Oh, this is Ryan and Gia Coleman. Oh, who's going to get the better pit stop?
Mate.
See what happens.
Who gets to the pit box first? This is where it's going to matter.
You're going to say to yourself, oh, please don't pit. I need to see my pit stop. Oh, he had to go through. Oh, a bit of a slide. Did he hit the picks right? Let's see what happens.
This is where it's going to matter the most. Oh.
You're going to see G. Combs' car is going to drop down first, and there's looks like
Johnson's come through as well.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone's starting to jump in now. Kiri also jumping in as well.
The car should be starting to move very shortly. Does he get the run? That's going to be dropped, and he's going to be going very shortly.
Oh, this is a very patient way to go at the moment.
Go! Here he goes.
Come on, Gia Cameron. The car's been dropped. Go!
And he's in front. Oh.
Nicely done.
That was a poor pit stop from Ryan. He must have missed his braking point then. He must have been moved because they were nose to tail, and obviously 30-second pit stop is 30-second pit stop. Doesn't how you look at it. So obviously Ryan's had more than a 30-second pit stop there. So game on again.
Game on, but a bit of air between the two, so maybe this might help. The might help Ryan King a little bit, but obviously following Griffin now, he's following Giacomin's and he's got nice warm tyres, so this might be a bit of window of opportunity for Griffin now to get some places.
Maybe. We'll obviously there's a lot to play out for because obviously we've got the top crew that haven't come in yet. Obviously there's a few pens in front of him, which is obviously Warren, Dario, Viney. Here they're all coming in now. Basically, yeah, they're all doing 50-50 split here.
Taufik still out in front and proud. Absolutely soaring at the moment. Still doesn't have the fastest lap though somehow.
No, he's probably protecting his tyres. He's probably got a lot more fuel on board, and he thought, you know what, I'm going to go long, son. I'm prepping myself for the enduro. I'm going to prep long and see how I go with the tyres.
Might be the play here. Might be. Pete Chalmers also not in the pits just yet either. Oh, I say that as he's jumped into the pits now, I think. Oh, nope, sorry, this is the timing board just changing around. Jeez.
Yeah, we got
a long night.
Yeah, it's been a long night for you, son. Come on. Yeah. You've done well. You've done 7 weeks of, or actually, we'll say you've done 7 races, not 8, because there was a break there. So it's been a long season for you. Double stinting all the way.
Oh, mate, and the backbone.
Oh, you've given us all a amount of fun here. You've double stinted. You're not been able to comment one of them. You've beaten up your roommate. You've done everything.
Oh, mate. Joys of being young. Joys of being young and having energy. That's all it is. God.
There's a bit of a saying there, which I will keep it clean for our viewers out there.
Go ahead.
So, no, it's not happening. Because if I was going to say what I was going to say, I will never be able to commentate again.
I mean, I'm still Brad and I are still commentating, so.
Oh,
I mean, yes, we got.
That was almost a stop.
I mean, we got locked into a dungeon for the last race of WEC series, but we're out of it now. We can enjoy our lives once again. But unfortunately, I get tossed in the comms box once again. Oh, here we go. Bank having a look on the inside. Can he make it stick this time against Neighbour? Neighbour all a bit wide. They're just holding on to track limits. Inside line coming through to Val and Club. Very, very close between them. Bank not quite able to get the overlap there in the second half of the chicane. Neighbour just able to hold on to P20 at the moment for another lap.
I'm going to make a bit of a statement here. What happened to Giacomin? Because I saw him coming out of the pits again, and he pretty much stopped. He was out. I'm sure he was out in front of King, and now he's in 23rd spot. Hello, Mr. Music. Can you find out what happened to Mr. Giacomin?
I'm very curious.
Was there a mistake? Was it speeding in the pits or something silly like that? I didn't see.
Because he's behind Stan now.
Yeah. So I don't know what happened. He came out of the pits. He did another lap. I'm sure he did another lap, and then I'm pretty sure he came in again.
Speaking of pits, Taufik's come in and out of the pits at the moment, and Lupti's just behind him there.
Ooh.
Just notice now, a nice little green stripe.
Oh, here we go. What's happening here? Because there's King. They both come in together.
Did he maybe Did he maybe get caught for speeding in the pits?
No, that's not speeding there.
Definitely not. What's at the exit?
It's the next lap. I think something's happened in the next lap. Here he goes. He's gone in again. Did he not serve his pit stop? Did he not take tyres? That's how he got the big jump.
Did he maybe just chuck fuel in?
Maybe he chucked fuel in, not tyres. No, but then he would have been... okay. Anyway, we'll leave that back. We're on with Mr. Ellis here. He's obviously behind Chalmers. Can he get past Mr. Chalmers? He's been doing very well. the Porsches are up the front there. They definitely will be a force to reckon with at Silverstone next week because they've got great fuel economy, and these cars can, driven properly with the right people, can almost do 90 minutes on a tank of fuel.
Yeah, not if you're driving like that. A little bit of a slide there coming through Brooklands. This might open the door for Breno just behind him. Not be in room to make anything happen at Cops. Let's see now, just crawling a little bit by a little bit. Just trying to hold on to it. Chalmers still just came out in front of Breno at the end of the pit stops and everything, but Breno has caught up a little bit after his pit stop now, so it might just be down to driver skill from now on.
I'm just having a look out there in the cyber world. If anyone had a bit of information of what happened with Mr. Giacomo, it'd be nice to know. Definitely didn't see anything there. Anyway, we're back on board with Mr. Johnson, chasing down Sam. Let's see what happens here. Obviously, again, we know that the Mac is very rapid, so it's not going to be that easy. And Mr. Barker there is starting to close up. He's going to probably say, come on, boys, you guys fight. I'll catch. You guys make a mistake. I'll get past. Thank you. That's how we do it. Obviously, Warren's still out there. We're sitting out in the front there, and Tafiq with Jaden still with the fast lap, but he's just fallen off the back of him a little bit, 2.3 seconds. I think Tafiq's just doing it nice and easy, just running his own pace now, and I'll be interested to see if he's actually racing next week as well. Because he's going to be, whoever he hooks up with, it's going to be a very strong combo, especially around here. Are you racing in the 12-hour next week?
No, I'm not, considering Simpson's done me a dirty.
Why?
Oh, mate. So I ordered the brake, the clutch, the throttle, and, all the bits you need so you can actually put them together on your rig. Your base plate, your heel plate and everything.
Oh, the go-fast bits, yep.
Yeah, the go-fast bits so you can actually drive. And they only sent me the throttle and the brake. That's it.
That's all you need.
Yeah,
you need to accelerate, you need the brake. What's the problem?
I don't have anywhere to rest my feet, my friend. Otherwise, my toes are going to be hanging onto the edge of the pedals the entire time. That's not good, I'll tell you that.
Oh, fair bit of curb there. You could dine a bottle to the ground.
Oh,
great run. Great run by Ellis.
Oh, come on, Breno, send it.
He's got it. He's in
there
front.
It is.
Just a bit of a mistake there by Chalmers, allowed to get it around outside there. At a Chapel going onto the hanger straight, and job done. Now he just needs to disappear into the sunset.
Well, he will see himself off in P5, chasing down Loopty, but he's got 6 seconds to chase down.
Well, we know he's got a bit of pace, so there is a possibility that he could. There he is. He can see him. He goes, there he is. Corner by corner, lap by lap, I'll close it down.
Maybe.
So, yeah. Oh, here we go.
Ooh.
This should be Sam, I think it is, and
I think it's Sam
Chalmers?
Johnson.
Johnson? Yeah, Johnson, sorry, yeah.
Oh, no. Oh,
no, that's all right. That's fair and reasonable. There's nothing wrong with that. You go wide, I go through. Thank you.
What a move there. I was worried he was going to go into the side of him for a sec. It looked like it.
There we go. That's right. There you go. Chalmers behind Ellis. So he goes, all right, I'll stay. Oh, I just turn in early there. That's a very... You see that Mr. Ellis is just taking the late apex there to get the car turned in. And like I said, can he close that gap up to Loopty? Will we find out? He'll give it about 3 or 4 laps just to settle it all down. And hopefully, what's his time? He's... the last lap's a 59.8. Yeah. But I think he had to overtake. Here we go.
Oh, he isn't.
Sam. Here we go.
This is Stan at the moment. Oh,
Stan.
No.
Oh, Stan. Oh. Look at this.
Going, mate.
Stan.
I saw someone in the chat saying Aiden's washed. Mate, I think Stan might be a bit washed.
Yeah, I did ask him to give me some content, and he's delivered. Thank you.
He has delivered, but probably not in the way you wanted to see it.
No, you know what? I will. I'm going to stick it out there. He's not going to be happy with me, but he was the one that convinced me to. Well, he didn't convince him. He convinced Justin to run the Lambo. Justin convinced me to run the Lambo, and I suffered all season, so I blame Stan. There you go.
I blame Stan too, even though it had nothing to do with me.
Oh, Parker, he's
come on,
in there.
Barker. Oh, he's getting real close to Sam now.
He's going to put some pressure. We know that Barker's definitely one of the guys that tends to like going very late on the break. So if he gets half a sniff, he's going to send it. He's going to send it. Let's see. He just needs to get just in the right place. I mean, obviously, there's only a couple of spots. Can he get through Abbey here? Get the run in. Oh, a little bit wide there. Compromises himself a little bit. Not close enough. Back on with Kiri on Viney. Look at these two, Porsche on Porsche. 3 Porsches in there, but obviously they're a bit further back behind Warren there. But behind comes someone with a Ferrari going, I'm here, just make a mistake. So we've had a few battles tonight, which has actually been very, very good.
Yeah, Grid's been. We said we were going to have some impact battles, and we certainly are getting them. It was obviously the bit of chaos on lap 1 kind of did lead us to some of that chaos. But here we go. That's just outside the top 10. Obviously 14, 15. Sorry, 13.
King
14,
just
15
overtaken
there, so.
Justin. So King's got it in front.
Yeah.
Justin obviously is going to have a little bit more pace. This is where the Lexus now he came in early, so that means that he needs to do at least 45 minutes on the tyres. And this is where the Lambo starts to struggle with the last 10 minutes to go. It becomes a big handful. I've done it. I've tried to do a long fuel run. The car's great to start off with, and then just slowly but surely just falls away. The back end tends to use the tyre a fair bit. Here we go. Let's see how he goes through here. And King's gone, you know what? I'm just going to drive straight past you. You got all that extra weight. I've got no weight. Thank you, son. I'm gone.
Nice and clean textbook.
Don't you know King is fighting for second place in the championship and you're taking points away from him? What are you doing, son?
Oh, but here we go. Kiri and Viney, Porsche on Porsche with a bit of Ferrari action in the rear end. Oh, Kiri getting a bit too much curb there. Siaman having a little bit of a look now as well. Can that Ferrari actually use its top end this time? But Kiri still right on the bumper there of Viney. Mirror on mirror action between these two, but here comes Siaman. He's having a bit of a look through Maggots and Beckett's.
Oh, he
has the send on the inside. Can he hold on to it? Kiri just holding on there. Sorry, not Maggots and Beckett's. This is through Village and the loop. Oh, Siaman getting a bit wide there. I almost had it there, but just a touch too wide.
Okay, mate, I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. He doesn't need to pull out and let you through. You've got to make it nice and tough for him. I think that was all fair. That was nice, tight, hard racing. That's what we'd like to see. Like I said, this season, Split Red's really impressed me this year. I mean, normally they turn around and they call it blood. Blood. But this season, Split Red's actually been pretty good.
Yeah, starting to prove himself. And certainly Barker's proving himself this race. I don't want to curse him too early, but this has actually been a really good race for him.
Ooh, Mr. Banks copped a 5-second penalty.
That was for.
We understand that Stan was always going to cop the penalty, which he did.
Yeah. Just a little one there for Banks. Ooh, Barker going a bit wide there through Stowe. But is that going to give him a bit of a run? Doesn't quite look like it. Sam continues to hold on to top 10 at the moment. Here we go. The Porsche and Porsches are back at it again. Finally, a little bit defensive at the inside there. Siaman just kind of trailing around in the back. Poor Kiri getting a bit loose there in the rear end as well. It's not going to help him, but can he get in front of Viney? Hold on to it, son. Viney having a little bit of a defensive look on the inside. Goes back to the normal line. Xiaoman now joining in as well. Getting very close to Kiri there as well. Almost everyone in 3 different lines between all of them. Viney still holding out in front. Here we go. Xiaoman having a bit of a look there on the outside coming into Wellington Straight, but not quite the power to make out of it. It's just
it's just that driving that.
now.
That's the drive of the Porsche is what's hurting him a little bit because he can just get the power to the ground. Oh, he's done a little bit of the pump fake there. Oh, did he compromise him in the corner a little bit? Yes, he did. Just need to be a little bit closer to be able to do that type of move there. Now he powers out again, and it starts all over again. Down the front straight there, but this is where the Ferrari's pretty strong because obviously the Ferrari's got some good top-end speed. You'll see that he'll be closing. But obviously going into cops here, settles it down, gets on the power weight, which he does. That's fair. And then obviously here we go, the series of corners, Maggots, Beckett's, and then Chapel. Going onto the hanger straight. It's all going to be about the last run out of Chapel. Can he get a good run? Just the car screaming at this stage there. The front end's going, mate, I'm hanging on for dear life here. And you're trying to get on the power and you're asking for more and more out of the cars. Oh, look how close they are. Can they go? Oh, they're both looking stoked. Can he get the drive? He does. Oh, is he going to be close enough? I don't think he's going to be close enough under brakes here. Nope. And then they start all over again. Oof. This is not be easy. And then you got these 3 guys going for it. Sam, Barker, and Warren. I believe
he's having a little bit of a run here. Big send on the outside coming into Village.
Oh, did that compromise?
Warren joining in as well. Warren on the inside. Can they keep it together nice and clean side by side?
Yeah, he's just going to protect the inside line here.
Oh, look at these big guys. Mistake from Viney there. Kirill letting himself through, and here comes Xiaoman. Has he got enough run? Come on, Viney, protect that inside. You need it. But just enough run to keep Xiaoman out of the question. Whoa, almost going in the backside of him there. Manages to pull it up in time.
And Barker's got back in front of Kiri.
Warren there. So
Warren, sorry. Yeah, Warren. Yeah, sorry. My bad.
He had a little bit of a look on Sam, but Warren just managed to creep up in there, but looks like he's kept it out. So Warren has to fight for another day.
Now he's going to try to catch up again, and then you got these 3. 3 on 3
action for us to keep up with. And poor Benny, he's trying to keep up with both of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And it's all, thank you to the Porsches. The Porsches. Warren on Barker, and then you got Viney on Kiri, and then you got the Ferraris getting excited. Here he goes. Oh, he's going to go late under brakes. Can he trail brake in? No. Oh, some of these corners, you can do it, but oh my God, it's knocking on the doors of death because you've got to trail brake a fair bit through all these corners, and it's the trail braking that can get you a little bit undone if you don't start releasing the brake.
Here we go, Alex Curie with a 5-second penalty for causing a collision. This has opened the door for Viney and Xiaoman now. Ooh, Xiaoman getting a bit wide there, a bit rowdy through Abbey and Farm.
I'd like to know what that 5-second penalty before. Surely it wasn't for that side contact. I would have thought that okay.
Maybe not, because it does say here causing a collision. So maybe there was just something we didn't see while Barker and Warren were going at it. So look relatively clean between those two, but I'm not too sure.
Here we go. So that's all right.
Ooh.
Surely it's not for that.
hope not.
Surely not for that.
Who's in the steward's box at the moment? What's going on?
Surely not. Okay. We'll leave it at that. They know. Look, they've obviously got more footage than what we've got, and obviously something else may have happened. But let's play on.
Is play on between them.
Hang on a minute.
Play on between these three here.
Yeah. Has the penalty been removed? Has the penalty been removed? I think it has.
What we were saying? Did they hear us? Are they listening?
Yeah.
We have an influence on the stewarding?
Nah, I don't think so. I think they want to be.
Can we give Taufik a stop go 30, please? Or even a drive-through?
No.
Oh, here we go. This might answer our question here. Following Kiri. Could have it caused... Oh, so he's looks like he's slowed down to let Chalmers in front. And then Siaman's coming on the inside now.
Did they just tap
close.
dead? Surely not.
Maybe that's why they removed it, because he gave the position back?
Maybe? I don't know. Look, possibly the 5 second could have been... yeah, maybe. And he's given the position back and they've taken it away. Well done, guys. You sorted it out in the track, racing on. That's what we'd like to see. That's what we'd like to see. That's the way it should be done.
That benefits both drivers quite a bit there. So
yeah, and makes it exciting too.
It certainly does. It gives us a bit more. Gives them a bit more room to play with. Coming in the last 11 minutes of this race now, so about 5 or 6 laps, depending on where Taufik is on track at the moment.
Yeah, go on. Give Taufik a penalty because he's quick. Put some extra bop in him. Slow him down. Put a restrictor on him.
He's ruining the championship standings because he's just jumped in late and he's winning races.
No. Hang on. No. I did not say that. No. Unfortunately, he would. Stop. Jesus. Oh, back on Barker. No.
Look. Here we go. Barker on the outside. Can he hold on to it?
That Beamer was always going to suffer out there, but can he get the line? Can he get the inside run?
But here comes Zach Warren. He's eager. Barker defends the inside. Has a send on Sam, and he holds on to it. Now going side by side with Warren. Warren manages to get in front. Can he keep the drive, though? Can he keep it on track?
He's just ahead. Just ahead. He should be able to get ahead.
Oh, Sam slots behind there and has to concede. What a move by Barker there.
What a move. He sent it in. Did a bit of a block pass. Didn't hit him. Just went late on the brake. Still gave him the space for the car and just got it done. Now he just needs to pull. Have a look at these.
He's gone wide there. What's going on, man? Get your head in the game. Come on.
It's the pressure. Looking in the mirrors.
It's going to be weird for him now seeing the rear end of the Ferrari this time. Oh, it must have gone a bit wide there as well. Boy, almost collecting Viney there. Very, very close between them.
I just overcooked it in the braking. Yeah, overcooked it in the braking, which opened the door up for Kiri to get past in the Ferrari. Now the Ferrari's going to start putting some pressure on Viney. And look how much he's closed up on him. So, here we go. Oh, nice and wide there. That's going to be close to a track limit if he's getting the boot into it.
Oh, that's got to be 2 for him now, I think.
It's easy to get track limit on that corner. I've been notorious for it, especially with the Lambo. Oh, my God.
Are we getting to that spot where there might be...
He's got the drive. He's got the drive. He's got the drive.
Come on,
the inside line.
Use that Italian power. Come on. Still a little bit of overlap between the two. Holds the inside line there. Gets it in front. Is Viney going to make a move? Oof, another wide exit from him there. Still trying to keep everything in it. Here comes Kiri as well, closing up as well. Might be just a touch too close for the Hamilton straight though. Might have held him up a little bit. Siaman, all the fresh air now without any Porsches in front of him. But here's the focus now on Kiri and Viney. Jeez, mirror on mirror action through Abbey. Hopefully Kiri doesn't make the same mistake. He sets up for the outside line. Gets alongside on the apex. This is where it's going to matter the most as well. Coming through the loop. Holds the inside line. Keeps Viney out there. Nicely done there, sir.
Yeah, very, very nicely done. If I'm not mistaken, I think one...
oh, here we go. Ooh. Bit of a look there from Viney.
Squires, I believe, has just gotten past... oh, here we go. Oi! Oh, no. Definitely a little bit heavy on the lap pedal there. I believe Hayden Ash has gotten past Griffin. Was he behind him before? He's got past him, so well done to him. He's got himself into the top 6, considering he started so a fair way down. We're definitely Lupti's obviously gone 5 seconds behind, and obviously Mr. Ellis is falling even further behind. Here we go. Oh, he's just gone a little bit wide there onto the dirt, allowed the run for Aiden, and yeah, Justin's gone, mate, I'm not going to slow you down. Just go. I've got no hope. Oh, no, he's fighting it, and he's coming out second best. Oh, here we go. What's happening here now? Surely he's got to make the mistake. That Lambo, here we go, Understeer City. A little bit of a touch, that's fair. Both side-by-side action. Down the hanger straight, and there goes the Macca. He's going to start pulling. Oh, no, here we go. Justin's fighting back again.
Oh, a little bit.
Oh, he's gone super wide there. He's fighting it. He's fighting it, and there he goes. Gets the run. Very late under the brakes, and turns in. Now, that's how you do it. That is how you do it. Nice, clean racing between fair and reasonable, and you earn your position. Well done, boys. Well done.
Back on with Ryan King now. Still following Chalmers. He's worked his way up a little bit now. I believe he was stuck, but he was stuck behind Giacomin after the pits, and obviously Giacomin had to go in again. So, certainly keep an eye on those two. But back to these two between Warren and Barker at the moment. Battle for P10.
Oh, look at the back end screaming on that Beamer.
And his tyres must be screaming for help.
With 4 minutes to go, we've approximately got about two laps remaining, maybe 3 at the most.
Depends where Taufik is. I'm trying to see where he is. He's coming onto Wellington Straight now, so it's definitely going to be 2 laps left in this race.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely 2 laps now. We come across underneath the 4-minute mark. There you go, on the Hamilton Straight. Barker nicely in front still. Certainly seems to be a bit faster through this section. Bit of a different entry there between the two. I'm not sure if maybe that's just car or whatever, but Zach's able to close up quite a bit coming through Village and Loop, but doesn't quite get the same drive out of the X as Barker sometimes.
Yeah, look, there are a few corners here that there's, like this one they're coming into now, there's a couple of lines you can either do an early turn in or a late turn in, depending on the car that you got. Same as this one out here. Some people keep it nice and tight. Some people take the Formula 1 line, which is drift out wide, turn in early, and just power nice and early. This track allows you to have a couple of multiple lines. That's why it probably always keeps you interested in trying to overtake, like these two guys are doing here, because of the different lines, it does allow for a lot closer racing. That's why we've had so many close races between, 2 and 3 cars respectively. We haven't got the big blowout where cars are just pulling away.
I mean, we say that, but Taufik's like nearly 6 seconds in front of Rondonella at the moment.
Yeah, but unfortunately, there's no substitute for talent, and he's got talent oozing out of every orifice of his body. So, unfortunately, we knew he was going to be quick. Obviously, the first race he did coming back, he had to get back into it, and then all of a sudden he's gone, yeah, I'm getting the hang of this again. I'm prepping myself for next week if he's around. He's going to be very, very rapid next week. Don't you worry about that, but there's going to be a few other boys that are going to be very rapid as well.
Correct me if I'm wrong, I think Taufik also had a wrist injury earlier in the season.
I think
Something
he
like
did
that.
have an injury,
I remember
yes.
him talking about it, so he's battling that possibly as well. So, no, considering what he's doing to go that fast, it's probably not going to be the greatest for him, but he's still holding on.
You can always turn down. You can always turn a little bit of the force feedback down to compensate a little bit, and then just work it up slowly as well.
Yeah, and he has come across the start line now, so he has started the final lap of this race. So he is nicely comfortably in front of Lupti at the moment. He's obviously nicely in front of Breno for the top 3. But focusing on the top 10 at the moment, Barker and Warren. It's going to be the second last time these boys come around this corner for the season. Warren's still nice and hot on the heels of Barker at the moment. He's very eager for that spot.
Absolutely, he hasn't let it. I thought that Barker potentially might have pulled away, but obviously he hasn't. So he's going to fight it. He's going to fight it because, mate, I want that position back. I want that 10th spot. This is for 10th. That's what they're fighting for. Last time coming out of onto the hangers straight. No, sorry, what am I doing? I've lost my positioning. Oh, hang on, we swapped over to another car here. Don't worry about me. It's been a long season.
It has been a long season. Here's Ryan King. Chalmers coming around for their final lap of the season. Obviously, Chalmers still holding P4. Ryan King a bit loose there on the exit of Cops. Oh, sorry, not Cops. Hamilton straight there, I think. No. Jeez, I'm really lost at the moment. Oh, jeez, it's been oh, mate, I think I might have had too much. But here we go. Barker and Warren coming across the Hamilton straight. Warren still following closely along behind. Trying to use every bit that he can to get in front and get that top 10. Taufik has crossed the line now and will take the win. I mean, we kind of expected that anyway, but this is currently what all the focus is on at the moment. BMW v Porsche, Barker v Warren. Has Warren got the run out of it onto the Wellington straight? Looks like he might just have it. Barker already leading a bit towards that inside line, trying to force him where to go. Where's he going to go? Warren darts to the outside. Bit of gap between the two, but this might make it up with a bit of a run. Barker, tighter entry into the last corner. But oh, you can see Warren roaring up alongside him. A little bit too loud there. And it's going to cost him that position there. And it looks like Barker's going to take the position there. Barker will take P10. Warren will take P11. And Sam, unfortunately, behind him with Siaman and Kiri will take 13 and 14 there. What a race.
Yeah, very good race. Very sort of, as I said to you, it was that midfield battle was always going to be tight. Here they go, the mandatory donuts and burnouts, and they don't need these tyres anymore. The gearboxes, the engines, let's just fry them up.
They're done.
They're done. Let's see who can do the best donut. Here we go.
I wish they coded in tyre smoke in the ACC.
Oh, here we go. We've also got Luke's doing the donuts with the flashing headlights.
Oh, look at him go.
There you go, zooming in on him. There he goes.
Oh, Stan's joining in there as well.
Young hoons. At least you're doing it on the racetrack, not out in the streets. Anyway, let's go through these final standings.
Oh, mate. Final race of the season. What a race it has been. Slow down, Taufik. Mate, what a weapon behind the wheel he is. But...
Yeah.
Oh, good old ACC doing ACC things is not going to allow us to see the final timing board of the season. But obviously, we saw the top three.
Look, I remember him. If you want me to just to read it out quick,
go for it, mate.
And Nathan Daniels was in first. George Scanius was in second.
Was it Chris Kelly third? I think.
Yeah, Chris Kelly third.
Yeah.
No. Obviously, Taufik came in first. We know that Luthi was second, and
I think it was Breno third.
Ellis was in third. So congratulations to those guys. Fantastic season, great racing, great side-by-side action by a lot of drivers, and yeah, I've enjoyed every minute this season in Split Red.
Mate, my taste of Split Red last season was a bit iffy, but this season they've just absolutely proved me wrong.
Yes, absolutely, and that's it for this week. Obviously, next week, everyone stay tuned. We're going to have the 12-hour race in Silverstone, which is 2 times multiplier. So it's actually going to be in-game. It will be 24 hours and 12 hours. So we'll be starting in the daylight, going tonight, and then getting into the next day. So let's see how they set up their cars for day and night racing. And Silverstone, it most likely is going to rain for that 12-hour as well, which is going to make it interesting.
Certainly. You won't see me on track, but you'll certainly hear from me in the box, and I'm hoping I hear the same from you next week, George.
No, incorrectly. I'm not racing next week. I've got my mate Kyle Billett is coming over from NZ, so we're going to be out and about playing a little bit of golf and spending some quality time, but I will be jumping in.
Jeez, you're old.
Hey.
I play golf myself too, so...
Jesus. You've been harsh on me, haven't you? No. He's coming over next week, so we're going to be obviously watching and watching a little bit of the stream and give everyone a little bit of a stick there, saying we could do better. But anyway, from me, thank you for putting up this season with me. Thank you in the background for Mr. Hignett there for bringing all the fantastic videos that we've been seeing and the special comments that he's been putting up on screen. They've been very enjoyable for this season. So for me, for season 26, is it, if I'm not mistaken?
I think
25,
so.
26?
Yeah.
Thank you for putting up with me, and I'll see you on the flip side in the next season.
Cheers.